This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Sattva Luxury Mattress, the only online mattress company that provides free delivery, setup, and mattress removal.
Welcome to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura, and
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to Your Mom's House.
This is one of the last episodes, Gene.
Ever.
Here in this studio, it is.
In this mom studio.
Quick heads up to everybody before I forget to say it. We're taking Christmas week off. So
right, yeah.
We're supposed to give you a heads up. No episode Christmas week. I'm sorry. It's going to be our holiday week as well. But we'll be back the week after. So don't worry. Don't get your jeans in a tussle. We'll be right back. But that's that. Gene, do you want to go ahead and start?
I would do my dates?
Sure.
Oh.
Do you like big tits? Go see Christina do a stand-up. Now we're talking.
The level of disrespect on this show about my big fucking tits. January 10th. You want to see some big tits at the Comedy Store? Like how he loves that. I only do that for you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think it's that funny. I just do it for you.
I like just doing that.
January 10th, I'm at the main room on the main stage, as Tom likes to say. Go ahead. Give him what I do on the main stage.
Oh, yeah. You dance for dollars and you wear your heels. That's why you got to wear your boots and your leggings afterward just to regroup. Everybody's...
That's the uniform of the whore, is what you said.
No, strippers. You know, strippers, like, they wear they're basically nothing in their heels. But then when they're off work, they wear those, like, Ugg boots, like the knee-high Ugg boots, the leggings, and the oversized sweatshirt. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
There you go. You got it on.
I got the uniform.
You got, you're like,
The slut.
got a few hours. Take a break. I got to pay my cell phone bill. That's what I feel like they're always doing, is paying that cell phone bill.
They always have the cell phone bill.
Yeah.
You're right. Why is that always the burden?
You ever stop in a cell phone store? There's always a couple of hookers waiting to pay their bill.
It's so true.
Yeah.
How you really have slut culture down. So proud of you.
Thanks.
January 10th, Hollywood, California, at the Comedy Store. Come see Christina, Tina dancing on the main stage. January 31st through February 2nd.
Yeah.
See, I know you love it.
Yeah.
Denver, Colorado, the Comedy Works in downtown. February 23rd. I've rescheduled that Cherokee Casino gig. It's now on February 23rd in West Siloam Springs, Oklahoma. February 28th through March 2nd, Madison, Wisconsin at the Comedy Club on State. What's Madison?
What
Meaning,
is it?
like, what do we say for Madison? Mamison?
I don't know. It's Madtown to me.
April 4th through 6th, Minneapolis Tits at the Acme Come On You Club. I've
Nice.
not been there.
Nice.
May 10th and 11th, Tempe at the Tempe on Me Improv. That was new.
That's good.
Yeah.
First good one in a while.
Thanks. June 20th through 22nd, Washington Dickcom at the Dickcom Improv. Tickets
Really
at
nice.
Christina P. Online. Follow me on Instagram at the Christina P.
Good job, Gene.
That's where I post some of the videos that we play on the show and sometimes can't play on YouTube.
That's right. There's some good ones up there right now on the gram.
Let's get
Thank you, Landon, for this instrumental. You can always send your music, your songs, your instrumentals to yourmomspodcast@gmail.com. There's no house in the email address. It's just Your Mom's Podcast. I have just added another show. Thank you so much to the great city of Milwaukee, a.k.a.
Milwaukee.
I'm going to be there April 12th at the Riverside Theater, and we're adding a late show. It is on sale Wednesday. There's no pre-sale code or anything. It's just rolling right into an on sale. I also added shows most recently in Medford, which is just outside of Boston, Tampa, Louisville, and Nashville. Those are all on sale now. TomSegura.com/tour. Thanks so much. If you're wondering about the shows that are coming for the second half of 2019, sign up at my website. You go to the tour page, it prompts you, and that's where you'll get the announcements for all the second half cities. That's like LA, New York, Minneapolis, Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, The list goes on and on and on. There's a bunch of cities coming, more than 20, and hopefully there'll be some
sluts in every town.
Sluts, road beef, and also, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
I was going to say, maybe some international. That's what I was going to say.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're going to go?
I think so.
You have to renew your passport.
Well, I mean, I'll do that. I did let it expire. It's upsetting.
I'm just reminding you.
You are reminding me, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, motherfucker. All right, Gene, it's rock and roll time. We got a big episode, got a great guest. It's go time. You ready?
Time. I'm ready.
Let's do
it.
it.
What wonderful thing.
Whoop, man, motherfucker, with clown look. Just playing, I'm from Florida. I'm looking for my queen, you know what I'm saying? She don't gotta be skinny, she don't gotta be fat, she can be anywhere in between, you know what I'm saying? I just need some mad motherfucking wicked juggler love, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up.
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Man.
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We were just talking about it.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that funny?
It is funny.
You
I
know
feel
what
like
I'm saying?
we need that back in our lives. We kind of phase it out for a minute.
Yeah.
We go through cycles.
We do go through
Is this
cycles.
guy a juggalo?
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's looking for a juggalette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for my queen, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I will say he's got some of the criterion for a perfect Your Mom's House video.
Let's review.
Sure.
Whoop, whoop, man, motherfucker, with clown look. Just playing, I'm from Florida.
So right away,
Okay. Location. Where is he located?
he is in a bathroom.
Yes.
I see tile over here. I think he might be on the toilet.
Yeah, he's probably taking a shit.
He is not wearing clothing on top. He's
No,
shirtless.
and I don't. Does he have nipples? Are they just tucked in somewhere? I don't know.
he's got horrible framing
Terrible.
underneath.
Terrible.
Too close. Can't even see the top of his head. It's framed forehead to mid chest.
It's from below, beneath you, which is never good.
Yeah.
Also, I will say the one thing that doesn't meet the requirements.
Yeah.
The lighting's decent.
Lighting's decent. I was gonna say sound's not bad, but I want to make sure. I think there's some background, either television or radio on. There's something on, right? Here we go.
Whoop, whoop, man, motherfucker, with clown look. Just playing, I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
There's something playing in the background.
Check. Sorry.
Ideal way to record something is always to have other things playing in the background for your audio.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
And
looking for my queen, you know what I'm saying? She don't gotta be skinny, she don't gotta be fat, she can be anywhere in between, you know what I'm saying? I just need some mad motherfucking wicked juggler love, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up.
Oh, he's got a missing tooth up here.
well, that goes without saying.
Yeah, but that all of a sudden raises the points. You know, like there you go. You were gonna say, yeah, the lighting's pretty good, but well, I'm counting 3 maybe. 3 that are gone from the top.
Yeah. So that does meet the requirement. Sure.
And 3 top
Shirtless.
teeth. When 3 top teeth are missing, you get more points than 3 bottoms.
Why is that, Tom?
Well, it's like you can miss some bottoms, hit someone with a smile, and they might not even realize it. They'll miss it. They'll have to talk to you for a while. Like, oh, that guy doesn't have some bottom teeth.
Sure.
You're missing top teeth. People know right away.
The world sees it.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, check another box for the unreasonable ask, which is a huge part of a perfect YMH video. And his ask is to find a perfect woman for him. He's a catch.
Yeah, well, to his credit though, you know, he was just like, you don't have to be skinny, you don't have to be fat. He was just like, I want love. That's kind of actually nice.
Mm-hmm. That is neat. And you have to be a juggalette, right?
Well, I
You
mean,
just have to be into-
that's somebody. That's also smart because what he's saying is, I prefer somebody who has similar interests. That's really what he's saying.
dumb interests.
Yeah,
Insane clown.
but at least he's not like, you know, and you got to be a doctor. Like he's saying.
Oh no.
He's saying be into what I'm into. That's smart.
Right.
You know,
Be into
dumb shit like me.
dumb shit.
Yeah. Talk like I talk. All dumb and shit. You know, but he is. I think actually, you know, maybe Kyle Dunnigan could learn a couple things
Possibly.
about his profile.
And you know what I will say, of all the unreasonable male requests for females, this one is probably the kindest.
Yeah, he seems actually pretty nice.
That we've had. Of all our suitors,
yeah,
I might give this juggalo a chance.
Yep.
Like if we had to rank.
It's okay with Christine.
There's Dunnigan calling you Christine.
Thanks, Todd.
Point.
If I could rank my suitors, this guy is now at the top.
Yeah.
Of the toothless suitors.
Yeah, there's a number of them.
The Whisperer was probably the worst. That guy that was whispering into his ladies. I was about to vomit when he had no teeth.
When he was, oh my God. He was like singing to her?
Yeah.
And he had the rotting teeth?
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
That was
bad.
That
was the worst one. But at least he wasn't a dick. Like he was trying to woo her.
Yeah.
But the guy with the no teeth, and he's always watching television and... Oh,
this?
I can't. Please, why are you doing this? I can't. I cannot.
I know you sick and tired of fussing and the fighting and the cussing, but I love you and you love me too. I did you wrong. You did me wrong.
No.
Yeah, he's got bad toothies.
Yikes.
Bad toothies.
Bad.
Now, is it because there's like a big cringe factor? That's what's setting you off a little bit too?
Well, and it's so up close, the camera work. They all have bad teeth, but I don't see it so close.
Yeah, it's true.
He's like whispering and singing in her ear.
You've gone, you did me wrong. I love you. Yeah, it's really. Yeah. So you're saying that bothers you some?
That's the top nastiest.
Really?
Well, I don't. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, man. If
I'll make you come.
That guy's nasty as fuck too.
You hate that guy.
But this guy will really insist on romancing me and singing to me.
My favorite part, by the way,
like that at all.
Whenever I talk to Blue Band about these videos, this guy, because a lot of people, we don't have names.
Yeah.
Blue Band just goes, I got some more of the I'll Make You Come guy. So he calls him the I'll Make You Come guy. Even though we've played countless videos, I'm like, because I always know who he's talking about. I'm like, I know that guy because he's
the I'll Make You Come
guy.
He's no. Nope. You know what we should do is when our guest gets here, let her see all these, and then she has to choose.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Which suitor she will go with.
Well, I got a suitor that I want you to check out. Actually,
nope.
Just before she gets here, because I want your real take on it. Okay, so this guy.
God
is he's having a conversation he's having a conversation right now. We can't hear the other side of it, but there's somebody actually talking to him. So he's not making a recording as a pitch. He's actually in conversation, and we have a recording of just his side of it.
Oh my life.
So you'd have to imagine what the other is saying, but it really gets going. I mean, just imagine who's on the other side of this and what they're saying. Because here's what he is saying, okay?
You would be required to make daddy come. Is that understood? And it would be done in a way that you want to do, either with your body or a friend of yours that's a girl that you can sell a picture and say daddy stroke to her. All right, or a video that you found, or something that you think will make daddy squirt. But that is like 100% on your shoulders. I trust that my baby will know daddy well enough to know how to get daddy to come. That's a big responsibility for you.
How do you feel so far?
You know that theme we play when Josh Potter comes?
Yeah.
That woman crying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Really?
I don't like that one at all.
You don't like it?
It's so gross, babe.
What's the part you don't like?
Just everything. That guy's the scariest.
My responsibility
I don't like it.
Is making sure you're always safe.
No, thank you.
Making sure you're always secure. Making sure your daddy's there 24 hours a day for you. Making sure you're not making stupid mistakes. All right? Making sure that your grades are good. Making sure that your relationships in your life are solid. And making sure that when you melt down and have a bad night, I am there all night long with you.
Sounds like a little not healthy fantasy about. I don't like it. Well, here's a neat thing, though. If you want to look on the bright side, he checks a lot of the boxes.
Of a great video for this show.
Background is horrendous.
The background is a disaster. And I think Dr. Drew, if he were here, would be like, this guy might have a little sense of delusion going on.
Lots of it, yeah. It doesn't appear that he has a headboard or any kind of framing on the bed. It's a mattress on the floor. It doesn't look like he has even a nightstand. There are just boxes or books and things on the floor.
Why do you need so many nightstands?
I mean, where does he put like his glass of water or his phone?
Like right there on the floor.
Just a bunch of shit on the ground. He's lit from the computer screen. It's terrible. At least he has a shirt on, which is disappointing.
It's really disappointing because this would be a rock and roll Hall of Famer if he were shirtless.
He has his teeth.
Again,
Which
bummer.
Is upsetting.
But he's kind of much scarier than the other guys.
He's demonic, and
it seems like he wants to own somebody.
The ask is really a lot.
Yeah,
the ask is too much.
It's a love that you get that will surpass anything you've gotten because it's unconditional. It's not based on how you look. It's not based on your performance intimately. It's not based on your makeup or your clothing or where you live or your upbringing. It's based on you being my baby and me being responsible for making sure you're always okay.
That seems nice.
All this to make him come.
Everything is related to coming.
Right. It's so elaborate. Like, it's just to make him come.
It never stops. It never stops. Yeah.
Like, do you realize how much energy this man is putting towards getting what he needs just to have a good orgasm? And he's not a young guy. Here's a man.
He's not old, right? He's not an elderly
he's
man.
In his 50s, I'm guessing. So is coming really that big of a priority?
It is.
In your
I think
50s?
It's interesting though that the lane, like, to him, he doesn't want to go out to a bar and or be introduced to a woman, and who could make him come because that woman's not going to be he needs it to be a submissive.
He needs a baby.
Yeah, and he's daddy, and so he's got like a really interesting psyche and mind game that needs to happen in order for him to feel. Yeah,
this is definitely a Drew thing. I'm going to put this on the list.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you love the idea of having a daddy there for you?
I'm going to fucking puke. Okay. Can we stop this?
The
Is there
trade-off to
more?
that is if all my time is with you, you got to take care of daddy's cock.
Okie dokie.
There you
I'm
go.
done. Thank you.
Because it sounded like a nice pitch for a second. It was like,
Right.
I'll always be there for you no matter what, all these things. But then he tagged it with, you got to take care of daddy's cock,
Okay. This is what you need to decide. Because I can't spend all my time with you, shut off every other baby that's interested, and then not get emptied on a regular basis.
Oh, there we go. That's not get emptied on a regular.
Because what will happen is we'll talk, and daddy will get hard, and you should sense that, know that, and know, okay, I need to fix daddy.
Yeah. It's real weird.
He's so creepy.
Why has it got to be in the terms of daddy
I
and
don't
baby, though?
fucking like it. And his skin looks like it's going to peel off any
He
second.
does have bad skin, which again,
Gosh.
bonus. But
It looks like really
sucks that you're wearing a
blotchy.
shirt, but you do have really bad skin.
It really enhances
But
the
if
look.
you ignore the part that daddy's hard,
I
and needs
got
to
it.
come,
I
then
got
what
it.
happens is daddy gets mad at you.
I know.
For reasons I shouldn't be mad at you.
Okie dokie.
So this is where you need to at least be mature enough, even in training, to accept that responsibility.
Accept that
As well as
responsibility.
accept the rules that daddy will set for you.
Such a big responsibility.
What fucking website is this? This is not how you normally court people.
Jeez, I thought a Craigslist ad used to suffice, and this guy's
Jesus.
got real demands happening.
I mean, are you turned on? Like,
I think my vagina it sewed itself shut. It just imploded on itself. How? I don't understand. I really don't understand how these people have so much time about what makes them come and the specificity of what makes them come. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Just stop being fucking weird. You know what I mean?
That guy's pretty weird.
Oh, he's so nasty.
God. Yeah.
Again, and he also does the same thing that the four-stroke guy does.
Yeah.
Where he repeats himself. He's like, you have to make daddy come. Like, yeah, we know, asshole. You come for just a little limp dick to a horde. Yeah, he keeps repeating it. Like, I got it, bitch.
I know.
That's how I feel.
You think that was the other side
clip.
of the conversation?
Yeah.
Like, as he was
like,
doing it, he's like, you gotta make daddy come hard.
She's like, I know. I fucking kill myself listening to you.
Okay.
No, I don't like him anymore.
This is what you need to decide. Because I can't spend all my time with you. Shut off every other baby that's interested.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, you know how that's like. You know, but you know what that's like, Tom. When you're interviewing babies and they all get you hard and none of them are getting you off like you want. And you're like, which one of you babies is going to jack my dick? And it's so frustrating when they don't, right?
It is frustrating, and I want you to understand this is the agreement. I'm going to be there for you, but you got to sense when I'm hard.
This
Seems
is
like a reasonable thing.
The adult baby people, which we've featured before on Your Mom's House.
Yeah.
The woman who likes to be the baby, and then the guy, pushes her around in a fucking pram or whatever. They love it. People love this stuff.
It's true. Hey, guess what? We didn't play all the. How amazing were Jenna's video effects, face swaps.
Excite. Mine's on the Christina P right now on Instagram if you want to see the one.
There's
Staying
a
alive.
couple that didn't get played.
You're kidding.
No, or at least one. You want to see it?
Are you kidding me? It's what I live for.
Okay, look.
Good morning, Julia.
That's terrifying. That's me as Joe.
Yeah.
That's extra terrifying.
Yep.
Wow.
Good morning, Julia.
Jeez.
Did we play the urine enema? We did, right? I got you that one.
Let me
This
see
one?
it. Oh, yeah.
You did?
I think.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rain.
Okay.
Rain. I'm going to give myself a urine enema.
People are still continuing to send in their lookalike shots. I get so many.
Of Garth.
No. People who I look just like.
Oh, right. Yeah,
like
right.
twins,
Right. Tom.
like twin photos, This guy.
If you're not subscribing to Your Mom's House on YouTube, please do so immediately so that you can see these photos. People are sending Tom photos. They're like, you look just like this guy.
It's been happening. The story is this. It's been happening. It's been happening on Twitter, emails, Instagram. People are like, dude, my fucking friend is your twin. Or like, my brother looks just like you. You guys are I found your doppelganger. And what'll be the same is that it's a human male with facial hair.
With a beard.
Yeah.
Well, that guy,
There
that guy
it
looks
is.
nothing like you.
Hey, man, we're twins.
The guy looks nothing like Tom.
They never do. They never
Now, that
do.
last guy looked a little bit. I can see why. He had the dark circles under his eyes.
I mean, but you're talking about some features, but people are like, you gotta see this. Like, you're gonna get freaked out. Okay, what is it? It's a guy with
The
a beard.
beard.
I'm like, okay.
And
you
eyes.
guys look exactly alike. No, we don't.
He's got hands. You've got hands. Oh. These are just a bunch of dudes in panties, tight panties.
Yeah,
Which
tight
one's
pants.
you again? The black guy?
Well, that's where you're looking. For
I know.
Sure,
I know. I know. Talk to my shrink about it. We
Talk to
already
your
cleared
shrink
it up.
about it.
Oh, totes.
This one I've gotten a lot. This DJ.
Oh, yeah, that one's reasonable.
Von Stroke.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
It's reasonable enough, especially when I'm in the DJ gear. So, like, here he's wearing sunglasses and a hat and a black T-shirt, and I'm wearing sunglasses and a hat and a black T-shirt, and we both have beards with similar. All right, I get it, but I mean, come on. Most of the time, it's just a guy.
Yeah.
It's not your twin if it's just a guy.
No, that doesn't work.
That's most people's criteria.
You know,
for it.
people always say I look like some actress that plays Supergirl. I get sent that one a lot. I'm like, maybe if I was 20 years younger.
Yeah.
And like way cuter. I think she's a little bit cuter than me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Ah,
I gotta bend
shit.
over. Fuck. Why did you play that fucking daddy cum guy? Now I'm all traumatized.
Are you?
God. Yeah, I don't like that stuff, man. Ugh.
Here's an email. Hey, Tim and Krista. I keep telling Garth to fart on his balls every Instagram post. I've even asked for his PayPal so I can contribute to his cause, but nothing has gained. Maybe once the mommies get his attention and he agrees to come on the Palmcast, you can both fart on each other's balls. That would be my dream come true. What is wrong with you? Who is writing this? Thanks for everything you do. Truly a mommy fan. Piss on me and try it out as I come stroke 4 times. Love you guys. Travis from British Columbia. You think if we could get Garth on the show, which would be a dream come true, that we would be like, let's fart on each other's balls?
Yeah, of course. That's what everybody wants to do
There's
with Garth.
no way that would happen.
That's what everybody wants to do with Garth Brooks. That's why he's so famous, don't you know? He meets all of his fans after his arena shows, and then he farts on all their balls.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's another email.
Like you wouldn't do that.
I would not. It says, Dear Tanya and Cristobo, I'm messaging in regards to that hairy boy who didn't like the toilet paper supplied by his college.
Yes.
I was once in the same shoes as him as a fellow hairy boy. I noticed the half-ply bargain shop rolls would terrorize my tush and destroy my dupa. So I came up with a unique and cost-effective solution. Use the handicap showers.
Oh.
There were no handicapped folks in my dorm, so I would simply use the toilet for my dookies before showering. Then simply use the handy-dandy movable shower head to spray a geyser of pressurized water up my culo, thus cleaning my hairy ass deeper than any toilet paper could ever dream of. Try it out. Mwah. Hunter.
Oh, no. They added a mwah now?
Yes, mwahs are signing off.
Ah, that's brilliant.
Speaking of those, the Julia full throttle stuff has obviously gone full throttle. Thank you so much for the shirt purchases. Everybody loved those. The socks should be up now. If they're not, check back in a couple days. They're Good Morning Julia socks with fans on them, and literally hundreds of videos come in, and we just can't play them all, but we did a few other selects here.
May I say one thing before we continue on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing makes me happier in life, I think, just in general, as when silliness is taken very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that every now and then you'll be like, oh my God, you won't believe how many people are purchasing the Good Morning Julia or the Full Throttle shirts. Yeah. And it makes me laugh so much, and it brings so much joy to my heart, because in a world of just, you know what I mean, real stupid, real things, something like this taking on and making people happy.
Yeah. It's great.
It just warms me.
Yeah, it's really great.
Right?
Yeah, the show is so fun.
It's so stupid.
To find silly things and then get other people excited
and
about it.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
That is. It really is.
When people like it. We're all in the same stupid joke. I just like it.
I like it too.
It makes me laugh. Okay, what do we have?
Here's a couple more.
Good morning, Joe. It's me, Melissa.
So dark.
Meeting you yesterday outside of the Home Depot was the greatest moment of my life.
There's a fan.
But it's been sticking in my mind, the way you said that you were thinking about making another video for Julia. I just want you to erase her from your past, erase her from your memory. You know, sometimes we think somebody's the right fit for us. We meet them outside of a gym. We exchange phone numbers. We give off creepy vibes. But see myself having a future with you, falling in love with you. And I think we should go full throttle. Wish you a happy holiday. And, again, let's go full throttle. Ciao.
It's very cute, Melissa.
Yes.
With the message to Joe.
Yeah.
To maybe get over his past. Here is Michael.
Good morning, Julia. I want you to open up your heart, or I can do it for you, either way. Just want you to know that I can't wait to wear your skin onto my skin and wear your face onto my face. And, I know you wanted to go back to your ex-boyfriend, and I'm just telling you now, you can't. All right? You won't be able to find him. I'm going to have my eye on you for the rest of my life. I'll never let you go. And I can't wait for you to be in my basement that I built with my bare hands. Anyways, babe, I just want to let you know that I'm going to have you in my grasp forever. All right, love you. Ciao.
The infamous Moaz.
Mwah.
And one last one here. This is from Raymond.
There he is.
Just sitting here, all tired on the couch, whatnot, you know. Got me wrapped around your finger, you know that, Jules? Cute. And I got 187 comments today about you, Jules, and this love is real. I can feel it. If you can feel it too.
This guy, he's done a few, right?
Yeah. Who's this one? What's his name?
I think that's Raymond.
This guy's hilarious.
Yeah, Raymond.
We've got a whole new Good Morning Julia Lane now with this third YMH exclusive release, courtesy of Julia herself. If you have not heard this episode, Julia herself gave us a video no one's ever seen before, and it was a YMH exclusive of Joe laying on his couch in the dark. It's horrendous. It'll make you want to vomit. You got to try it out.
He does his laugh to himself. You're disappointed. Got me wrapped around your finger.
You're cute. You're cute.
You're cute, you.
You're cute.
All right. Well, this is man. This is so fucking good.
What you got, son?
So with the every time one of these things gets big on our show, Fart Simpson makes a prank call.
Yes.
He made one for Joe.
Oh God, it just gets better and better.
It's so funny. I feel like I should mute our lines.
Yeah, I want to listen.
So you can really enjoy it. So here he is again, always crushing with the prank calls, but this one is a smash. It's Fart Simpson with the Joe doing a call.
Hello, this is Kevin, the storeroom manager. May I help you?
Hey, Kevin. My name is Bert. Calling in regards for my father. Heard that you're hiring, so my dad's been a handyman 35 years now.
Oh, okay. Bert, what's your dad's name?
Here, I'm going to put you on the phone. Maybe you can just tell him a little bit more about the job. His name's Joe.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay.
Good morning. Me, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
I'm a very handy guy.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to say I built everything. Every square inch from crown molding to chair rail.
Perfect, yeah.
To floors, to lighting, to plumbing, doors, windows.
Yeah.
So this is the type of guy you're getting.
Okay.
I'd love to build you whatever you want. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Open
up your heart to me and your arms.
Have you
don't know how beautiful you are to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gorgeous. You're precious. I will cherish you.
Have you turned in an application?
I will love you like you've never been loved before.
Come in
You're
and
a
get
sweetheart. Let's go full throttle.
Okay.
Okay? And I look forward going out to dinner with you.
Come in and see Ian. He's the one that's handling all the incoming and outgoing people. So
I could see me falling in love with you. Anyhow, I'll make you feel like a woman, a real woman.
Okay, Joe.
Mwah. Ciao, baby.
Okay, bye.
Oh my God, my face hurts. My face. Oh my God, can we hear it again? I have to hear it one more time. This is my favorite thing I've ever heard.
Oh my God, fucking Bart Simpson. God damn it.
The guy's reaction is crazy.
He's like, huh?
He's like, okay. He's totally so sweet about it.
Course.
He's like, uh-huh.
Oh my God. Hold on. I wanted to pull up because I think
oh my God, I'm dying. Please, I need to hear it again.
I think he
Oh my
he
God.
actually emailed me that part. So funny.
I didn't realize how much stupid stuff Joe lists that he's built until I heard. I didn't realize how much he says. You're like, oh, that's crazy. Who says that in like a courting video? Like I built all this shit.
Have you turned?
the stuttering.
Have you turned?
Because he's so thrown by a guy being like, I can see myself falling in love with you. Let me treat you like a woman. He's like,
Okay. Yeah. And you'll open up your heart and your arms.
And your arms.
To me.
Oh, my God. Fucking A, man.
Please, again.
All right. I just want to give a shout out to his site, fartsimpson.bandcamp.com for his prank call.
Masterful.
Album. This one.
Masterful.
This one takes
Okay,
the
more.
cake.
Again.
All right.
Again.
Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
Hello, this is Kevin, the store manager. May I help you?
Hey, Kevin. My name is Bert. Calling in regards for my father. Heard that you're hiring, so my dad's been a handyman 35 years now.
Oh, okay. Bert, what's your dad's name?
Here, I'm going to put you on the phone. Maybe you can just tell him a little bit more about the job. His name's Joe.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay.
Good morning. Me, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
I'm a very handy guy.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to say I built everything. Every square inch from crown molding to chair rail.
Perfect, yeah.
To floors, to lighting, to plumbing, doors, windows. Yeah. So this is the type of guy you get.
Okay.
I'd love to build you whatever you want. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Open
Open up your heart to me in your arms.
Have you
You don't know how beautiful you are to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gorgeous. You're precious. I will cherish you.
Have you turned in an application?
I will love you like you've never been loved before.
Come in
You're
and
a sweetheart. Let's go full throttle. I
can't.
Okay.
Okay? And I look forward to going out to dinner with you.
Come in and see Ian. He's the one that's handling all the.
He's the gay one. Yeah.
Talk to somebody else.
People. So
I could see me falling in love with you. Anyhow, I'll make you feel like a woman, a real woman.
Okay, Joe.
Ciao, baby.
Okay, bye.
A real woman. He's like, okay.
He goes, yeah.
He goes, have you filled out an application?
God, that was perfect. Those are the perfect fucking.
Oh my God.
That's a perfect prank
That's
call.
a perfect prank call. You know what? I always think, like, what would I say if I were on the receiving end of a call like that? Like, what would you? I always think, like, what would you do? You'd be like, oh my God, what? You know? I don't know what I would do if I was at work. Someone call me like that.
So ridiculous.
Make you feel like a real woman. You're like, okay.
So ridiculous.
Okay.
Man, it fucking hurt.
Yeah, my face. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Except for yesterday when we recorded another show.
I know. That was so great. Thank you, Fart.
Farce.
Thank you, Fart Simpson.
Open up your heart to me in your arms. God.
Poor handyman store guy.
The chair. He talks about so many dumb, like listening to the list now. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's
That's what he was trying to impress Julia with.
right. It's
all of it.
But it's so insane.
Windows, plumbing.
Yeah, like what are you
Like she was
doing?
gonna be like, keep talking. God, you did the windows? So hot.
Right. It's such a strange wooing tactic. It really
in his mind when he lists all those things.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'll make you come.
Right.
He's turning you on. Yeah.
And that's his angle. He's like, look, I can't go for looks. You know, he's not going to be like, I'm the
Right.
hottest guy in town.
Right.
I'm not the richest guy in town.
Right. That's true.
But I wake up really early and I build a lot of shit.
Right.
It's crazy. He's crazy.
I really am excited
So
now
fucking crazy.
to get our guest to check out these different men and get her take on them, you know?
I can't even imagine
I
what.
believe she's single. Maybe she'll be interested. You know?
I think she probably gets these in real life.
Maybe we can ask her.
She's single and she's in the public.
Oh, and if her DMs are open, there's definitely some crazy shit coming
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah. So it's like, she might actually seem like, oh, I remember him. I know this guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tooth guy.
Well, it should be here. She should be here momentarily. Why don't we just
Okay.
take a quick little break here?
Okay.
And, you know, we'll be right back.
What a cutie pie.
All right. Okay, we're back, and you just said you'll be careful not to kick the tripod, but also we don't have to worry about it because this is the last episode we're doing here. You're the last guest ever
So
in this
I
studio.
hear.
Yes.
Okay, but I still shouldn't hit
You still
that.
shouldn't
right?
do it. Yes, I would
Like,
appreciate that you don't do it.
I mean, it's not just because it's the last one doesn't mean that it shouldn't
Nikki.
still not wobble.
Don't break my shit.
You're moving.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Oh, have you showed people your new sleek studio?
No, they haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
No.
dude, it's so cool.
So
It's
beautiful.
pretty
Slick
cool.
stuff, neat stuff.
Neat stuff, raw stuff.
It's
yes.
so exciting. Your lives are the greatest lives of anyone I know. And I'm just projecting everything that I want your lives to be onto you.
Cool stuff, slick stuff, neat stuff.
Yes.
What's that from?
That's Garth.
It's Garth Brooks. The one and only.
The one and
Of
only.
of course. How could I?
Who we relentlessly attack. And everyone's like, he's so nice.
Probably is.
But you say that, but I'll tell you this. And I thought this the other day at the Comedy Store, and then Christina, same thing. You said the same thing. I feel like you're putting off very my life is good vibes. I get like that you got your shit together.
Yeah, I think you're winning. What's
you
going on?
have winner vibes.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel good, and a lot of people tell me that they get that sense from me.
Yeah.
But I am definitely on. I hope it's a trajectory because I'm not where I want to be yet. Like I'm going up, so it's looking good.
Yeah.
But I'm not there yet in terms of like.
But you talking strictly career, or you just mean life in all
In all senses, but
Okay.
also career. Career, actually, I'm very happy. If
killing
it
it.
doesn't get
Should
any
be.
better, it's fine.
You're
But
killing
it's
it.
definitely going to get better because
Yeah.
that's just where it's going, and that seems fine too. But
I just remembered that when
really
I saw you the other day, but like a few months ago, I saw you at the store, and you're like, I'm about to do this thing that'll probably, I just can't. And I was like, what? And you're like, and I was like, what is it? And it was like the next day or 2 days later, I saw on Instagram, I was like, Nikki's on Dancing with the Stars?
I know. It was so random. I'm like,
I know.
What?
Wait,
how did this happen?
How does that come about?
I got a call from the call you get from your agent and manager
And
together.
the double call.
Oh, the double call.
So I got a double call right after I had finished doing radio.
Especially if it's like for a big offer, and they're like, we're just calling you together because we're making sure you're going to definitely send 10% to both.
Yeah, I've never even thought about it that way. I don't get many offers, unfortunately. But at a point in my career where things are going well, when I get the double call, I know it's going to be good news as opposed to bad. No one's calling to drop me right now.
Right.
That'll come.
Yeah, that'll
because
come
it always
later.
goes away.
But they don't do a double
That'll
call.
come when you guys get old, like 45, 46,
Sure.
something like that.
Yeah,
But they
then
don't
it's
do
over.
a double for the firing. That's
You're right.
They pick one cowardly guy
You're
to
right.
do that.
And
Maybe
sometimes they
like-
don't tell you at all.
True.
That's another way.
Did
but
you get dropped like that once? I got
dropped like that once, yeah.
I got dropped by an agent who switched agencies. Like they were just like, oh, he's gone. And I'm like, but doesn't he even just send the like?
No.
I enjoyed my time working with you. I'm moving on. Like, just
How easy is that to
gone.
just keep a connection there? Where now,
And now you see him and you're like, hey man.
Oh, there's so many people like that just
So weird.
when you're coming up and you're nobody and they treat you badly because you're nobody, and then now they're not like. I mean,
I
it's
hate
the most
that.
cliche thing, but it happens. You see it so much, and I just go, "You're fake because you were mean to me last time and snubbed me."
What's fascinating is that
So
this
stupid.
always caught me. Now we're doing this a while, but is that you go like that decorum, that way of being, like treating someone, doesn't exist in any other business. You know what I mean? Like if you worked in finance or sales and like a manager moves on, you would call like your team and be like, I enjoyed working with
Yeah.
you. I'm leaving to work at this other company.
There's almost a form letter for that. Like
Right.
there's a way that's conducting business in that business, and
It's
that's
just respectful.
But it's so funny. The rules that we do all have to adhere by, which is managers don't poach. Like there's certain rules like that, but
They have their
but
own
agents
stuff.
can't.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
game
yeah.
on.
And it's like, what?
Game on.
That is so weird to me that there's this it's an unwritten rule, but it's a rule that with managers you can't talk to another manager if you currently have a manager, but the agents don't adhere to that rule. It's
don't.
not the same rule. Why does that not go for both of them?
I think because the managers accept that they're supposed to be your partner and / friend.
Well, they're the long haul.
It's the long haul.
Yeah.
The agents accept that this is all a contract. It's a numbers thing. I'm here to
Okay.
make you money. and it's more blood in
Managers
the water.
Personal. It's family.
That's
it's supposed to be
That's
family.
what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, the agents are
Oof,
just
I've
the
had
agents
some
are vicious.
Dysfunctional families.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know.
And that's also the tactic is like we're family now, so that way they get away with
Yeah, of
murder
course.
with you.
It's gross business.
Yeah,
Ultimately.
I recently had to leave someone that I didn't have a problem with. It was just like time
Business.
to move on.
Yeah.
And nothing personal, no like
It's
but
still hard.
It was so hard, but she handled it so incredibly, just no bitterness. And you get worried in those situations.
Yes.
It's like when you break up with someone and they're mean and you're like, "Oh, I'm glad I broke up with you because you're an asshole."
You suck. Yeah.
But she was just like, and I'm like, you're one of the good ones. I'm glad that I knew.
But
It was
see,
such a.
she's
It made me
smart.
feel so good. She's smart because guess what? I might come back around. Like,
yeah, of course.
And people change jobs and
all
change
the time.
People changes.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell people when they don't get picked for this thing or that thing in our business, it's like, dude, don't worry. The gatekeepers change every few years. If you don't get this thing now, guess what? That person's going to go somewhere else and that person's going to get hired that might like you.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
wait a little bit longer.
Be nice to everyone.
Be nice, yeah.
Be cool.
I know of like
I don't know why people suck.
assistants and like doormen who are executives
Of
now.
course.
Powerful people.
Or Adam Devines.
Adam Devines.
Doorman became Adam Devine.
Yeah, was
Right?
He was
a doorman at the improv.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
But that's true. I mean, like
Things are working
anyone-
out for him.
Yeah, I hear he's doing all right.
Yeah, because
I think
People changes.
He's always been the
changes.
sweetest.
he has always been a sweetheart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always the sweetest. That's the advice I always give up and coming comedians. When they ask you for advice, the MC is working for you or a guest set. It's like, can I get some advice? Which I'm always annoyed by because I never did that to anyone.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I never asked comedians for advice. Did you guys do that? Did you ask them to watch your sets?
No.
I did
Okay.
once. Here's who I did it to, though.
Okay.
Phyllis Diller.
All right.
Phyllis
But
fucking
she was already
Diller. But
90.
she was nice. She was old. I read her book, and I was so inspired. I sent
That's
her my
different.
set, and I wrote her a letter. And fucking 3 days later, Phyllis Diller called me.
What?
Gave me notes on my act, and it forever changed what I was doing, and everything changed for me.
Oh
I
my
swear,
God.
she was the nicest lady.
That's so cool.
Old as shit at that point.
Yeah, that's
but super
cool.
sweet.
I'll tell you what's
very rare.
horrific now because of like accessibility and social media. People send, "Hey man, I did stand up for the first time
That's
last night."
different.
No.
And they'll go, "Will you watch it? And also, do you have any ideas or feedbacks how I could work on it?" And I'm like,
That
"Do you
makes-
know how much
that's-
work you're asking me to do right now?
I know.
How
Yeah.
painful it
Once a
would be?"
week, someone asks us that.
Yeah.
All of us
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Sends their first time on stage. But I always tell comics like, don't.
First time.
The classic advice is do it as much as you can do it. Go up anytime you can.
I
Keep
say
your
that.
eyes
That's
open
what
to
I
comedy
say.
around. But I think essentially the best advice to give a young comic is be cool to be around.
Yeah.
Be a fun hang. Get the comics weed when they come to town. Offer to drive them places. Don't be annoying, but like,
Yeah.
hey, if you need anything, I'm your guy. And just be cool. Because even if you're a mediocre comic and there's better comics than you that are annoying, I will bring you on the road as a mediocre comic if you're a
Definitely.
fun hang.
Definitely.
And then by bringing you on the road, you'll get to be great because you'll
Yeah.
get more stage time. So it's like, just be cool.
That and observe the fucking etiquette of
Yes.
comedy. For instance, if you're invited into the headliner's green room, don't just bring your friends or your girlfriend or
That's-
some other
no.
fucking
That's
person.
Number one for me. Is
Oh,
like, you're
yeah.
done. When like
Done.
people bring, I'm like, what are you doing?
You're not invited.
And like they have a few friends with them. I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
This isn't yours.
Yeah.
This is no. This is a no.
Man,
That's your big one. I know you fucking hate that. Or the chatty.
Are you insane?
No, I
like,
know.
When I emceed shows, I would never be like, "Hey guys, come back with me into the like."
Never.
It would never occur to me.
No, I would
No.
never even step foot in the green room
Yeah,
without
I'd be
like,
like,
I'm
is it
sorry,
okay
can
if
I
I
do this?
stay?
Yeah.
I'm still working clubs, so it's like having, the green. You go to a place in the green room
It's
is the
your
office.
place.
Still-
Oh, yeah.
No, it's their office.
Oh, I've done
Oh,
that.
those
I know
are-
you're talking
yeah,
about. There's
Grand Rapids. We were there together. I was just thinking about you.
The Bob?
The Bob. They're walking
Hyenas?
through Hyenas. Yes, in
That's-
Dallas. Oh, that is. You are
No.
in the way. There's like
Literally.
a fax going on by her. There's like still a fax
Do they?
machine. in
Do
that
they still do the
office.
shot contest?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Dude, I lost my mind.
Oh my
It's
god.
been so long since I've
I
been
lost
there.
my mind.
Oh
on
boy.
on the shot contest. So for people that don't know, this was the crazy part too. Is that the MC goes up, does 10, the feature does 20, and kills And if you are headlining a show, you go, I want to ride the wave. Like, this is what he's supposed to do. He's setting up the show.
Yeah.
They go, all right. And they're like, all right, man, great. Bring me up. First, we're going to do the blowjob shot contest.
That's the craziest.
What?
Yeah.
And then they brought a table on stage, set up shots.
Fuck off.
Brought up four people, hands behind their back, put your mouth over the shot, hop back. All right. So I go, hey, man, could you not do that again all weekend? And he's like, why? And I was like, because it's terrible and I don't want to be a part of it. And he's like, we always do it. I go, I know, but I don't want anyone. He's like, you're the only person that's ever complained.
So
I go, no,
what?
I'm not. I'm the only person that's ever complained to you.
Yes.
I go, everyone, I'm sure, talks about it. And he's like, I don't know why you're so upset about it. I'm like, because you're ruining the show. I go, if you insist on doing it, how about you do it between the MC and the feature?
Yeah,
so
fuck
you don't
up his
kill
set.
the momentum
Yes.
of the show. This guy was like, man, you're really like fired up about this. Then he brings in the other guy, and the guy's like, well, here's why we do it.
Oh, and then you have to listen to
Because
this whole...
the people who are doing their shots, they each pay like $50 to do that, to like be part of the show and do a shot. And so it pays for my MC all week.
So what?
And I'm like,
my
I don't
God,
care.
Take the hit.
Yeah, $50 a per. I'm like, all right, man. I go, well, I just want you to know how much I hate that you do this. And he's like, okay, all right. He kept doing it.
They are so stuck in their ways, and when you ever try to inject, like, hey, I do this for a living, and
In
I'm at
other
a different
places,
in other
yeah.
places, and I've seen the way it works, and it works better when you do it this way. Like something as simple as when they start a show and they're like, give it up for your, and like, are you guys ready to have fun tonight? Give it up for your headliner, Nikki Glaser. First of all, I don't like when they go, she's in the building, let her hear it.
Yeah.
She's backstage. I'm like, don't tell them where I am.
And you can do better than that. When
I actually
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
I tell them to say that.
You do?
I do. I tell the MC, I go, get them to do a second round because it's never enough. Like, it's never not enough.
There it is.
Like I like that you can do better when I'm about to be brought up. But in the beginning of the show, before the MC ever comes up, they go, give it up for your headliner, Nikki Glaser. Everyone thinks I'm coming to stage. There's a huge applause because a lot of people haven't been to comedy shows, don't know how it works.
That's right.
And then they go through the whole roster and they go, and your featured act, and it's like they don't know who this is.
And
Stop
a
acting.
Special shout out to our sponsors, the Hampton Inn and the limo guys.
But it's just so awkward to sit across from my feature in the green room who had just heard crazy applause for my name because that's who they came to see. And then they have to begrudgingly, and then he feels weird. And so I've told them, can you just say the headliner part? Like, they'll meet him.
Have you played the clubs where they pre-record it and they have the headliner's name recorded, but they don't know who their MC is, so it'll go, it's a pre-recorded and go, and give it up for your MC. And that's it. So then the MC's like, is my name coming? And then they walk up and they're like, oh, we didn't record your name because we didn't know who we'd have this week.
Oh my God.
It's horrible.
That's the only more horrible thing is when they have the pre-roll to the whole event. And it's like, "Meow. Are you ready for this?
You have the time to do this. And then it's like clips from like Wayne's World, and you're like, I get it. And there's like Billy Madison and then Mighty Ducks. I'm like, what are you pulling from?
I have the best one. There's two great ones. Okay, there's the Comedy Zone in Jacksonville, Florida, or it's the Twilight Zone theme, and then the Strobes, and then Side
and there's
Splitters.
like 20 people in a room, and they're like, when you are not drawing in that kind of bombastic opening.
Yeah. I can't see my nachos. Yeah.
We can skip that tonight, guys.
Yeah.
There's 20 people.
Don't eat it. My favorite by far is when there's a female act. There's Side Splitters in Tampa, Bobby Jewell, and they run a montage of women stripping in movies. And they're like, you can leave your hat on. That's the song. And it's a montage of like Demi Moore in the stripper movie. And this chick's stripping and that chick's stripping. And welcome to the stage, Nikki Glaser. And you're like, they just saw a fucking montage of women with their clothes off. And now they're expected to respect me telling them jokes.
Oh, have you ever?
It's nuts.
That you're so right. That I would hate that so much
it's the
because I
worst.
hate being sexualized on stage by the audience in any way.
Of course.
It happens, and usually it doesn't happen, but anytime you take off your jacket, someone's gonna go, woo! And even if a guy does it, I have to say, but I will literally go, I'm about to take off my jacket, will you guys please not go woo? Like, no one. Can we all, even women, just agree to not, I just hate it a lot.
Just tell them.
I just beg them, and they can't not
No, they
do
got
it.
to.
I love it.
They can't not
Something's
do it.
coming off.
And then I feel weird because I feel like I'm trying to be sexy, and then I feel like vulnerable in this way.
If it makes you feel any better, they do the same thing to me.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
I think
gross.
they do it to men,
Yeah.
too.
And because of...
But like to me, when they're doing it, they're like, haha, woo.
Yeah.
It's
Anna, because of this podcast, every time I take a sip of water, just a round of applause because it was the water champ of our show.
Yeah.
And that's bananas. Not that I actually enjoy that one.
Yeah,
That one's
a
fun
little
because I am the water champ.
inside joke. But yes, yeah.
And every show I go to, like even in theaters, they go like, Bert's fat. They yell it, and I'm like, all right.
Hey, Hitler.
To be fair, they yell that at my shows, too.
They do, yeah. Well, it's kind of something you
He's
can't
fat,
ignore. He's
so-
really fat. He's very good.
Oh, they just
Yeah.
and racist. You guys can't forget that one.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer comes barging in here right on time. Well done, Bert.
Thank you very much. I'm feeling fantastic, 100% sober.
I know.
I've given up drugs and alcohol entirely, and I'll never go back.
And I believe I'm supposed to introduce you as the world's most racist comedian.
Worst thing.
Thank you for sending that in. I think that's 98 FM in Phoenix.
Nice.
Wow.
I think, and he didn't.
Segura thought that would be funny.
It's really caught on.
It's so
man.
good.
And then he said that news people tried to get in touch with him. Like, what's this all about?
And then what really happened that made us like we just started blocking anyone that did it was you just had to because there was no fixing it. Was news outlets started going, "What's the story here? Tell us the story. Get here, follow me, and DM me Bert's details. I want to go live with this."
Nothing more fun than torturing Bert.
It's everywhere. When I did radio when I was in Philly, those I forget those guys.
Preston and Steve.
Yeah, they were
Great.
like, "What's up with Bird being fat and racist?"
You're like, well, what's not up with it? Yeah.
It's really caught fire, and I couldn't be happier.
Bert is the most racist fat comedian.
He is.
There you go.
He really,
he really is.
What are you gonna do?
It's just I'm glad it's getting out, because
it's important.
The Louis stuff. Everyone was like, we've
Yes.
always heard whispers of it. And now everyone knows. We can all talk about
That's
it. This
true.
is the Bert is fat and racist thing. It's been whispered about for years.
And now we know.
everyone knows. It's kind of cool.
Hey, are you single right now, Nikki?
I am.
We have a lot of single men.
Suitors, if you will.
Suitors, and we wanted to get your take
Okay.
on maybe what's working, what's not, who you're into, who we could maybe connect you with.
Okay.
If you're interested.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a few. You tell me like turned on. Do you want the number? Do you want those digits?
Scale of 1 to 10.
Also want the follow-up on Baguette. I didn't forget last time. You told us about Baguette.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
You said...
I have so much to tell you guys.
Okay. Well, don't forget to tell us. 'Cause
About Baguette.
Well, Baguette, you told us...
I forget what the last
Here's
thing
what the
with him
story
was.
The last story was this. Baguette is a comic in New York. That's your nickname for somebody. And you were like friends. And you guys would always like jokingly, kind of flirt. And then you were like, let's hook up. And then he made some excuse or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, so what's up with that? Like, what was he thinking? And then that's how we got to know. We just guessed. We didn't know.
Right.
I'm curious.
Wait, you didn't know that you don't know the next step?
Well, you did. Nothing
Baguette?
had happened at that.
Oh, at that point.
At that
nothing had
point, you were like, he left me high and dry.
Okay. We hooked up.
Oh.
Yeah. Baguette and I hooked up. And so, okay. It was, I was so frustrated this night. It was like one of the best nights of my life career-wise, and I was like the belle of the ball, and I'm at a party, and he's there too, and I'm like, we're both in a different city, and we're staying at the same hotel, and I'm like, I look greater than I will ever look. I'm peaking that night.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just kind of like milling about the party, and we're making eye contact here and there and being like, hey, but he just was talking to everyone else but me. I'm sitting alone at this party. It's near the end of the night, and there's this girl sitting next to me, and I'm like, that guy over there, like, we have been flirting. I've like got a semi kind of dick pic from him. Things are happening, and he will not come talk to me. Like, look, he's talking to two guys that he doesn't even know. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, honey, if you can't get laid tonight, none of us can. I was like, I know, I'm wearing this dress, and like I'm dressed to the tens. Like, I'm dressed as cute as I can. I did TV that night. Like, I'm peaking.
You had your hair and makeup done.
I couldn't do better, and I was the belle of the ball for this thing that I did. So like everyone, at the party is celebrating the thing that I just taped.
Right?
Yes. It's like my.
It's her night.
It's her bat mitzvah.
Yeah, it just felt like that, like, and I felt like the prom queen.
Just watch that tripod.
Oh gosh, I gotta watch the tripod.
Very.
So finally, we make eye contact, and I kind of give a look like, what are you doing? Like, at this point, I've been bitching about him to this girl. I'm all worked up, and I'm like, I'm done playing it cool. I just go, I flag him in. I go, come over here.
Yeah.
And he comes over, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then I'm like, sit here, talk to me. So we talked for like 20 minutes, and then he's like, I'm going to go. And I'm like, I'm going to go too. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get, like, I'm about to go hook up for the first time in like ever, like forever, sober, having like, I'm going to maybe like get laid tonight, and it's like going to be a one night thing, and it's just going to be fun. I was like,
you got a rush going. You're feeling good.
And listen, I will, my rule for myself right now is not to like bang people. Like, I don't want to have penises in my vagina, like, because I just get too attached and everything, and I'm sober and
change after you see these videos, but keep going.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So my rule is, though, I can always be convinced.
Right.
Sure. If you get me worked up enough, I'm gonna be like, we need to bang right now, right?
Right. And if the guy's like, let me just put the tip in, and then you're like, all
exactly,
right.
like, okay, like, but if I want to have sex,
just
I'm
the
gonna
tip.
have sex, but I just need to be convinced. And boy, I can be convinced. When I get horned up, there's just my brain doesn't function like making logical choices. I just want it.
I want to tell you something. I was ask real quick.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men listen to this show. A lot of times have questions. To get you, is it conversation? Is it like just great chemistry? Do you point to anything in particular?
We have to have a little bit of a flirty history.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, there's got to be a little. It's not going to be a one night thing. There's going to be a little bit of texting, flirting going on, and then in person,
play the long game.
Not super long,
But,
but you have to acknowledge that you are desperate to bang me. I think that's just like I like
a nice thing to
I
be
like
wanted,
to feel women just want to feel desired. Just make me feel like there's something special about me, that you want me more than other people. Like, even if it's a lie, just, you know what? Just make me feel special. Make girls feel like the woman in the Long December Counting Crows song. All at once, across a crowded room, you see the way the light attaches to a girl. Like, make me feel like I'm the girl in the middle of a room that you just see. That's how girls want to feel. Then, in terms of like hooking up to get to have sex with me, we need more foreplay. And I feel so cliche saying that as a woman. Like, I feel like a 90s lady. Like, more foreplay, honey. Like, it's almost like it just doesn't feel good to me to say that, but it just is true. Like, I need more. I just have a lot of times guys going in too soon where I'm like, I'm not ready. And that is the equivalent of like a girl grabbing your limp dick and being like, come on. Like, you don't like, I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Right.
Just let's dry hump. Bring back dry humping.
Right.
Some over the jeans finger action.
Right.
Great.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you agree?
I'm no. I'll tell you what. As a mother of two, busy.
Yeah.
I got a lot of shit on my roster.
Right.
I like to get in. I like to get out.
I like getting in and getting out too, but when you're in my shoes, though, do you relate to like a little bit?
If I were a single gal, here's the thing.
Yeah.
As a mother of two young children, the window for nookie is so narrow.
Gotcha.
It's like I know when it's coming because I know we got it on the calendar. We're gonna do it tonight's the night, so I'm thinking about it all day. I'm like, all right, we're gonna fucking put the kids down, and then I got this window. We got to do it. And then, so I'm already thinking about it all day. So when it's go time, I'm like.
But even though
let's pork, man. Let's fucking fuck. I don't like to fuck
you
around.
are like that, but you also, in defense of what she's saying, you'll still be like, hey, you want to warm it up a little bit there,
well,
psycho?
You got to you have to warm up the oven, and I agree. That is nice to have someone who's attentive to that kind of stuff. Yeah,
I just want to be begging you to put yourself in me.
Sure.
I don't want you to be like, let's go, and me go, okay. I want to be like, please. I want to be begging for it.
Sure.
And so I was hooking up with this guy. We went back to our hotel. We're on the same floor. Our hotel rooms are back to back.
This is Baguette.
Wow.
Baguette. Hotel rooms are right next to each other.
Perfect.
I'm like, I want to go to his because mine's a mess. Like, I'm like a slob on the road, right?
Me too.
he's like, I have a buddy staying with me. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Really? Like, I want to hook up, but my room is disgusting. And so I just am like, give me a second. Let me go in. I'm throwing things.
Now, how
around.
disgusting do you get? Like, you leave the room service trays? Are we talking coffee
like
mugs
food
next to the
and,
bed?
Like wrappers in bed
Sure.
and like just like stains on the because I eat in bed, so it just looks like
too.
I eat chocolate, so it looks like I'm shitting in bed. Like it's just gross stuff.
I don't even flush the toilet sometimes.
Yes.
There's like pee in the toilet.
Because I'm saving the environment. And
yeah.
I'm lazy and gross.
Yeah,
I've always
leave it
done
mellow.
this. On the road, I leave Do Not Disturb up for the duration.
Me too.
On vacation, clean my room.
Me too.
What's up? Like so.
Me too.
And at the end
emotional.
It's emotional. At the end of a work week in a hotel, it looks like there was a robbery.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like there possibly could have been multiple assaults in the room. It looks like a shelter.
It looks like it
On
should be on
vacation,
first 48.
frat guys living there.
It's like vacation. It looks like you take a photo for a magazine.
Yep.
That is, I relate to. I haven't related to something more in a really long time. Something so specific that
It's very specific.
And I tip wildly. If you're cleaning my room at the end of the
Oh
week,
yeah, me too.
you're getting a lot.
Even when I was a feature act, I was like, "Here's like $20."
Yes,
Sorry.
yes, because it's I'm gross to clean up after, and I try to do a little good job of tidying for the maid. But yeah, and so I went in there, and I missed a couple of things. I think there was like I left like out my vibrator type thing. When he left, I was like, it was like out, and I'm sure he saw it, but who cares?
Yeah, he's excited.
I honestly should have put that thing
Now,
to use.
let me ask
during
you
it.
something. If you travel with that, is it in your check-in bag or are you doing a carry-on with that in it?
I don't have a vibrator. I have this thing called the womanizer, and it like sucks your clit, and so it doesn't. If it turns on, it's not going to be an embarrassing
Jesus,
sound.
what a name! I don't like the way
I know,
the
it's the
name.
worst
so
name.
Can't they make it something fun? You know, women like Hello Kitty. That's a huge thing. Like Hello
Yeah.
Kitty vibrators because it takes the nasty out of it.
Womanizer.
Anyways, no,
I know.
I'm sorry. So you put that in your carry-on, or that goes in your?
I throw it in
checked
my checked, but
better,
but
better.
I would put it in my carry-on, but
Nah,
but
no
I
shame?
have no shame because if it turns on, it's like very like if I don't care if someone saw it looks like an ear thermometer. Like
Okay,
it's not. It's
and if
not
TSA touches it, that's not gonna.
I would laugh. I would actually enjoy that if a TSA agent had to open it up and be like, I'd be like, it sucks my clit. Like I would just like
Sure.
say that to his face, like very matter of factly, and just have a story out of it. You know?
Because same along the same lines. I was traveling with my breast pump, also very sexy,
Very sexy.
and I was like, oh God, what if TSA opens it and touches it with their fucking dirty hand?
Ew. Yeah, that is gross.
I
in
too
your
have no
checked
shame.
stuff, you mean?
No, carry on because it's a device. It's sensitive device.
Yeah, but even if you check it, sometimes they rummage through your bag. You know, you get that note that's
Yeah,
like, we've
the
been
note.
here.
Yeah.
And
I've
you're like,
gotten it.
I know, because it's a mess.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I travel with my Scrum Master, and a lot of times, I'll see them touch that.
Yeah.
What do you travel with? Do you travel with Scrum Master?
Yeah.
Scrum
What's
Master
that?
5000?
You put it underneath, and it goes like right in your ass, and then it comes back up, and the vibration goes around the head. And
Okay,
then-
doke. Go ahead, Nikki.
Is that a real thing?
No.
Oh my God, it sounds great.
Lick my ass.
His fantasy.
Lick my ass.
All right,
Yeah. Lick it.
So you take him into the room. The vibrator was. You realize you left.
It was out,
The
yeah.
womanizer, and then
We just start making out. We get to work, and I have this new. I really am gonna need to be convinced before I do anything to him. Like I need to get some stuff done, or at least see the promise that something's gonna happen.
So is that etiquette? I've never. It's been a million.
It's just a
years.
new rule for me.
Oh, okay, like he's got to
I've
do
given
something
away
first.
so many
Gotcha.
comes. Like I've let so many guys come when they haven't done anything for
So
me.
you're like, put in
my
some
God.
work, dude.
Then I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm 34 and I don't just because I'm hooking up with a guy doesn't mean he gets to come anymore. And that used to be
I
my
like
rule.
that.
Like, if you get to a guy to a point where he is thinking he's going to orgasm, a lot of girls feel obligated to bring about that orgasm because there's this blue balls thing and you just feel like you're a bad woman. He's going to be frustrated. He's not going to be able to get to sleep. All these things, like
right.
if he doesn't get to come, and a lot of times you guys don't deserve to come. You didn't do anything.
Wow.
And I love when you come. I want you to come, but if you're not even trying to make me come at all, no.
Yeah, it's
you
very
don't get
lazy,
it.
very one-sided.
You don't get it. And guess what? Once you come, I know it's over. People are like, well, just why don't you make him come and then have him go down on you? And I'm like, because I don't believe in animal cruelty.
Are you like, have you ever hooked up with like,
I wouldn't make a guy. I used to say this in my act, but like after a guy comes, he wants to shut me like a laptop. Like he doesn't want to like keep
It's
fingering
over.
me. It's over.
If a woman says that, I'd be like, have you ever been with a guy before?
I know.
Like, that's not how it happens.
Girls say that though. They don't know, but like
Wow, she's got like real rules.
But I feel that way
Yeah, I
too.
do.
Like
No, you
after
don't.
the lady
I'm
does
sorry.
bagak, I'm over it. I'm like, good. Can we? What's next?
Oh, see, I am like still because girls can have like multiple, so like you
Right,
can still be
right.
turned on enough to like maybe I can go again.
Sure, that's
sometimes.
true. You need some kind of.
But I do relate to when you have had one that's like the one.
Yeah, I'm
You're like,
done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yes. So I
This
do
is
relate to
fine.
that. Yeah.
So you guys do it. So what happens?
No, so we're hooking up and we're just making out and stuff, but we're both really tired. Like really, really like we've had long ass days. We both worked. And his heart's he's okay, I'm like almost naked. I think I'm just like wearing a thong. Like that's it. And he still has his shoes on and like maybe a top hat. Like I didn't let him take off anything because I was just like, I don't want you to think that you're gonna get anything out of this until you at least do something for me.
Sure, good for you.
And this guy definitely hasn't like put in the work before. He hasn't taken me out. He hasn't done anything really.
He hasn't even courted you
at all. So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you had to fucking wave him over.
Yeah,
No, fuck this guy. I really don't like him.
So I just and he's a nice guy and he's so hot. God damn it, he's so hot. And so I was hooked and I'm like, why am I not turned on? I'm not. I just know that I'm not gonna have an orgasm. Like the fingering style wasn't my fave, but that's not his fault. He was doing a great job and he was trying, but he was tired. And also, I require like a lot of work. Like I'm a lot of work.
Right.
And he
But
wasn't
nothing's. Sorry to interrupt, but nothing is worse than a bad fingering.
Yes, where
That
it's
can
just like,
ruin.
You're not even close.
No.
And but I don't
like
expect
that.
someone to
You gotta
get
go
that
like
right.
this.
Yeah, that is
Honestly,
the
that's what I like. See, we're all different. I need to be like violently fracked.
Jeez.
Are you kidding me?
There are a lot of guys wet dream right
Jeez,
now.
I
So, like,
know.
really?
I mean, eventually it leads to that.
And then do they then do the mouth move where
Jesus.
they're like like into the mouth?
What do you mean into the
You
mouth?
know
The porno, and then they choke you with their
yeah,
hands.
listen, I'm not opposed to any of that stuff eventually down the road. A first time hookup though.
Man.
What? It's only smells. It's okay. It's only smells.
So
Okay, so he's finger banging you. It's not your style.
And it's nothing against like I can't wait to hook up with this guy again because he has so much promise. We were both tired. His heart wasn't in it. And at one point I looked down and
How is his heart not in it? It makes me crazy
because he
It's like-
knows I'm not gonna fuck him.
Okay.
He's
He
pretty
knows?
sure. He's pretty sure. I'm really making him work for it.
Gotcha,
And
gotcha, okay.
He takes out his penis at one point. I look down and it's out, which is reasonable. I was fully like almost fully naked. It wasn't like I was like, oh no, but his dick is out and I go,
is it what you thought it was?
oh yeah, it was great. It was
Okay.
good. Yeah. And I go, you're gonna need to put that away. Like it's not gonna be addressed yet. Like I'll let you know, but it's not now. So I made him put it away.
Dude, Nikki's like a dominatrix.
I actually like to be the one dominated, so I did not like doing that.
Babe,
Yeah.
she's just like, put that away. It's not time for you yet.
I know.
Yeah. I mean,
was
but like the Puerto Rican guy that I thought would be my one night stand, it was a similar thing where I was like, no, I don't think so. And to say no, and you're right, the pressure is very high on us to continue with what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's really,
Here's
it's
the big,
hard to be like, nah.
That was harder for me to do than
Nah.
anal.
This is the
Right.
To tell a guy to put away his dick when I was like, I'm just not. I don't want it yet. I'll let you know.
But this is the everything.
That's
here.
very mature.
This is the fourth down. This is what I want to know. How did he handle that? That tells you everything.
That's true.
He goes, oh, he was like really, like he was kind of like really, like he couldn't believe it that I was going to make him put away, but he was This guy was so cool about all of this stuff.
There you go.
So cool. Great guy. That's why I'm like, I really do like this guy. And I even told him, I was like, listen, you have a great dick and I can't wait for this thing to be in me someday. And it will be if you play your cards right. Like I'm looking very forward to that, but it's just not tonight. And I'm not even convinced I'm going to like deal with it tonight. Like I might not even touch it because first of all, I don't have that much confidence in, and at this point, surely like 4 months ago, or whenever this was 5 months ago, I've gotten way better at blowjobs since then. But at this point, I'm just like, I'm not really like confident enough to be like, well, let me just do this, and not confident enough to enjoy doing it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a special treat for somebody.
Yes,
I always
yes.
felt that giving a guy a blowjob is harder than just being like, just fucking
That's
fuck
why
me. Just
I know.
fuck me.
That's
mean,
my
why are we-
struggle, Christina. Like that is
Yeah.
my struggle was because I always used to just go to sex because it was so much easy. It's the
Yeah.
easiest thing, but
It
for some
is.
reason it has the most weight attached to
Well,
it.
your mouth is so intimate. And
It is
really.
so intimate.
So you feel like with the Lakers, which would you go mouth first, or you would let?
What are
them,
you talking about? Which one?
any
All of them?
Yeah. After a game, they're clean, they're showered.
Babe,
I would much rather just get banged out a bunch because at least you're getting something out of that. I don't have like
That's what
nerve
I'm
endings in my mouth. It's
saying.
actually very uncomfortable.
That's what I'm
when I do like giving a
saying.
blowjob to someone I love and care about, it's amazing. It's so fun to do, but or it can be. It's not always,
Sure.
but it can be.
So you tell
the
Baguette
most fun thing in
he's
the
Put
cool.
it away.
He's cool about it.
So cool about it.
And then do you end up? You go back. Everyone
And then I
sleeps in
think it takes he took it out again. I think, and I
Oh.
go,
Yeah.
which is again fine because we were really working up to some stuff, and I just it was a mixture of me being like, you don't deserve it, and also I don't really want to do anything to you. Like I'm not in the mood to suck a penis, and I certainly am not in the mood to jerk you off. Like I have no jerk off confidence. I can't do that at all.
Neither do I.
So I'm not going to do things I'm not good at. And so I'm just not going to do anything to you. And so I kind of, at one point, we were just like making out and it was kind of just winding down, you know? And we just kind of go, and he goes, do you just want to go to our separate hotel rooms and jerk off to this? And I was like, yes. He gets up, doesn't have to put on anything because he has everything on. He kisses me goodbye, leaves, and he walks and I hear him go into his room and we both just stay in our... I don't know if he jerked off. I just ate Sun Chips and watched In My Feelings Challenges, the Drake In My Feelings... Like that was... I remember it was the night I saw Kiki, Do You Love Me? And I was like, what is this dance craze? And I just watched it in bed and I was like, oh yeah, I just hooked up too. It was weird. So that was the end of it. And since then we sexed and stuff and we see each other out and about and there's like so much fun energy and it's still very much on.
It's still alive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, guess what? There's a little competition for Baguette. Let me show you some of the men of your mom's house that might soon be in Nikki's pants if you play your cards right. Here we go.
Whoop, whoop. Mad motherfucker with clown look. Just playing. I'm from Florida. I'm looking for my queen. You know what I'm saying? She don't gotta be skinny. She don't gotta be fat. She can be anywhere in between. You know what I'm saying? I just need some mad motherfucking wicked juggler love. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up.
Well, okay, so she doesn't have to be fat or
Yeah.
skinny, but she has to be a juggalette.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you into ICP or I don't know? I don't know you that well.
I don't feel like he really sees me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What?
I just don't feel seen.
Fair enough.
Well, do you see his lack of teeth? What do you think about those?
Fago,
Chompers.
Okay, I've been on here. I've been polite. I've been kind. I've been honest and sincere.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to have some nookie right on my lips. I would like to have some titties rub my face. I would like to have some sex.
Okay, those are three different things.
But also, this will probably appeal to you.
I'd like to have a woman in my home that I can make love to.
I'm gonna throw up.
Not like one of these young men or these little boys. They get themselves off and then, oops, they don't care about their partner.
Okay.
Just talking
I'll
about.
make you come.
Ugh.
Last lady.
Hold on.
Oh, I'll make you come.
That's so ghoulish.
Last lady.
Hey,
10,
Blue
15
Band,
times
make sure you
I even went boom
you
once.
ISO Nikki's face
Oh God.
when he says, "I'll make you come," because it's in my memory forever. She's like,
It's
"Ugh."
almost a threat. It
is a
so
threat.
I don't let. Oh, I'm
You know what
gonna
I just noticed too, Tommy?
Think about that, ladies. I would like to find someone to have sex with.
I got it.
This is ASMR.
Bye-bye.
Speaking
are-
of,
Love.
Tell me about it.
I'm
We're
obsessed.
fascinated.
I love it so much.
But people
I
are
listen to it
ASMR
every day.
sensitive, right? Like,
Yeah, like you. It's
tell people what it is.
okay. So it's auto sensory meridian response. I think is the ASMR, but it's this feeling that you get when you hear. There's certain sound stimuli that make you feel a tingling in the back of your head that kind of goes down your spine and gives you this really soothing, like numbed out, wonderful feeling that is described as brain orgasm, but it's not sexual. It just feels super relaxing. Like, you know that thing you put on your head that like,
I love
makes your
that
head
thing.
tingles?
Yes. Head
Like it's like
scratches.
that everywhere, and it's more intense. And
Really?
people that have it have been getting it since they were kids. Like I didn't
That
know.
head thing is my.
Oh my god,
It's so amazing.
We have to get another one of those.
I know.
It's so good.
I know everyone should have one of those. Why doesn't everyone have one?
We used to. It's
It's
disappeared
good.
over the
Right.
years.
Oh, I don't like this.
I don't like
No?
this at all.
No,
Okay, hold on.
I like soft spoken. I don't
You
like
like-
whisper.
Oh, what about what about?
Oh yeah, I like this. I watch people eat a lot.
What?
Oh yeah, what is this, cereal?
Um,
Salad. There's a salad.
yeah, I think he's.
You like so this does that for you?
Yeah.
You feel the tingle right
Oh, they're
now?
eating sushi with like some.
Yeah, I love this.
You do.
I know it's
This is
okay. Wait,
disgusting.
there's too many mouth sounds. I don't like that. Oh, it's two girls just going to town. Is this a mukbang? That's what they call this. When people just eat a disgusting
And you like
amount
that
of food.
sound though.
I just, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, I don't like the girl on the left because she's chewing with her mouth closed. I kind of like an open mouth, and I know that seems
What?
disgusting.
What?
I didn't realize this until I was on a plane once, and a girl was eating a bag of Sun Chips next to me, and I was getting numbed out so hard because this is a feeling I've been getting since I can trace it back to my first time I felt it was in kindergarten, and my school teacher was reading a book to the class, and just the way she turned the pages and was reading it, and then she would show it to all of us like this, and I would just be like, like don't
Really?
stop, don't stop, don't stop. Like it would be like the kind of orgasmic type feeling, but not. It wasn't like I was turned on. You don't get wet listening to these videos. You
Right.
just feel so good.
God damn.
I wish
and
I had this.
And I thought
now.
I was gay for a while because it's always women's voices that do it for me.
Uh huh.
So throughout my childhood, it would just be like, you know, a woman, like a mom who was volunteering with our math class to like help us with our homework, and she would reach around me and show me like, you carry the 7 and then you add the 3, and her bracelets would like jingle on the desk, and I couldn't even pay it. I would just be like, like.
It feels
and I
that
felt,
good to you.
Oh, it was so good. But now I've worn it out so much that I
Mm.
don't even get the tingles anymore. It just is soothing to me to play these videos.
What about this
when I
guy? This
take a
guy's
nap.
a ASMR guy here.
Hey guys, I want to tell you something. The ego is not bad. You're not bad. Nothing is bad. It's a matter of the physical life on the
I
planet.
hate what he's saying, but I like his voice.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can we face with our penises
Oh no.
the satanic light?
No.
that
His
is
teeth are
death
so
of the
crooked but so
African
white.
Oh, I got some other teeth
Yes.
for you.
Someone with that crooked of teeth, you wouldn't think
I
they
know.
care about whitening.
Sure.
Yeah.
This could be natural white. I don't know.
Yeah.
How?
It's a good
Does he eat a
question.
lot of sulfur? I don't know. What makes
I
you?
don't know what makes teeth white. By the way, what I noticed on the I'll Make You Come guy is that he often does videos without his teeth.
Yes.
However, on this last video, you'll notice that he took the effort to put in his bottom teeth.
bottom teeth are
and
so
not
straight.
not the top, however.
Oh.
So he kind of half-assed the denture game. It's like, well, if you're going to go half,
Yes.
why not put the top ones in too?
Yeah.
It was an interesting choice on his part and makes for a really good YMH video. He checks
Yeah.
all the boxes.
Yeah. Let me see if
Bad lighting, bad background,
Strange denture choices.
bad request. It's all there. Ugh.
Oof. I'm trying to see if I have another one of his, because I know that.
Sure.
I got legitimately excited that you had actual people
No.
for me to consider.
No, there's.
And you really.
we're all friends with the same people, I imagine.
that's so true.
Which comedian do you want to date? Because we all know them.
I've been through them all. Or all the ones I want
right?
at this point. Yeah.
I know. I know. Well, are you open? You know you have dated comedians. Do you?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I'm open to comedians. I think I'll end up with someone who's a comedian or like at least
see
is
that.
a narcissist.
Yeah. Oh, the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Do you think you are a narcissist?
Probably.
I don't think so.
A little bit, but I'm drawn to narcissists, I've found.
Oh, you like the emotional unavailability. Abuse?
Abuse?
Do you like musicians?
No, never really. I mean, yeah, optically they are
Yeah.
pleasing, but
Right.
I've never really had a connection with one where I'm like,
Try this guy out.
Okay.
trying to sing my song. Okay, here we go. I have another beat down for you. I try to practice my song. This is my introduction to my song. Coming at you. Here we go. I'll sing it. Machines within. I got a gun. Yeah, I got a gun. Terminator gun. Yeah, machines within. T16. 100%. T16. Machines within. Trying to rank my rap. Trying to make my rap. Trying to practice on my flow.
I've dated a white rapper before.
You have?
So, yeah, so I'm open to this.
Yeah. I'm out on the street. I don't give a F. F
Oh,
the haters. F all the haters.
Hey, that's a great attitude.
I thought he was saying machines within.
Oh, no, within, yeah.
Machines within.
Machines within.
Okay. Yeah, I'll consider it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you aware of this man who reached out to a lady? I mean, picture yourself leaving the gym and somebody calls your name after, like, hey, Nikki, and you don't know them.
Yeah.
And then this is the scenario of how this actually happened, if you don't know.
I don't
so
know
this young lady left the gym. Somebody says her name, hey, Nikki. And you're like, do I know you? And the guy was like, I saw your name in the sign-in sheet. And you're like, oh. He's like, well, you're lovely, you're beautiful. You know, I'd love to take you out sometime. And you're like, and you do like the kind, put that, like, where you're like, I'm actually talking to my ex, and, you know, we're just kind of, and he's like, well, can I get your number? And you're holding your phone. So you're like, you know what? I'll take your number this way if I want to. And then you're like, put your number in there. And he puts his number in there, and then he dials. So now he has your number.
Okay.
And then since he has your number.
Oh, no.
You think that's that. You're like, all right, whatever. The next morning, you wake up, and this is on your phone.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. Just wanted to say hi. Wish you a great day. Tell you that meeting you yesterday and getting a look at you was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. You were so beautiful. You don't know how beautiful you are to me. I mean, you're gorgeous. You're precious. But it's been sitting in my mind when you said to me you want to go back with your ex-boyfriend. Please erase him from your memory. Don't ever go back in the past. I know, because I've been there. And I understand when, you know, you're trying to find somebody and you go on dates.
He's got a crucifix on the wall.
Nothing compares to your ex. But there is that better person out there. And Julia, I promise you it is me. I will love you like you've never been loved before.
It's day one.
I'll cherish you.
Minute one.
I'll make you feel like a woman, a real woman. And believe me, after you experience me, you won't even know who your ex-boyfriend is. Open up your heart to me in your arms. Let's go full throttle. I could see me falling in love with you. I don't know, I just looked in your eyes and I just melt. Anyhow, I'm heading off to work. This is my cute little home.
Yeah, we get
Everything
it.
you see behind me, I built everything. Every square inch, from crown molding to chair rail to floors to lighting to plumbing, doors, windows. So this is the type of guy you're getting. I'm a very handy guy, and I'd love to build you whatever you want.
Oh, God.
You're a sweetheart.
Hold it. Wait for it. Wait
I
for
hope
it.
this video doesn't scare you, but that's how I feel.
Wait for it.
I just want you to know that, okay? And I look forward going out to dinner with you. So let's make it happen. Mwah. Ciao, baby.
Turned on. This is the kind of thing you're talking about foreplay-wise?
I mean, he kind of was like making her feel desired and all the things that I was saying.
Nikki, do we have a love connection here?
I feel bad that if I've misled anyone to think that that would be appropriate, because that was so gross. But also, he goes, I'm sorry if I scared you. Like, he had some
He knows.
self-awareness
He
that I
knows.
kind of appreciated at the end.
He knows.
The moi was kind of silly and like a fun. I liked it. I didn't hate it.
See them a few more times.
But he was just kind of being funny. Like, he had his little sense of humor. Like, I don't know that he was trying to be completely sincere. Wait a second. Where did you get this? And why is this real?
It's totally real.
So real.
It's
Oh
totally
my
real.
And we're friends with Julia now.
Yeah.
And so we found, this was sent to us first. We found the story out. We our fans contacted Julia. We talked to Julia, and then she sent us a YMH exclusive
Well, don't
video.
forget there's
There's
a
a
second
one.
video that he sent.
She did not respond to the first.
I want to say good morning.
He sent her this.
At all.
Julia, my flower, my precious, my soon-to-be, my everything. Have a great day, love. Mwah.
Oh wait, it's his signature.
Yeah.
That is so disgusting.
Your turn. Oh, disgust.
What is going on with this guy? How does he have a house?
He builds them.
But how does this crazy person like have a job and a house and a car and like a gym membership? I don't understand how these people live.
Our listeners
They
had
live
a lot
among
us.
Listeners had a lot of fun with it, though.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. Just wanted to say hi and wish you a good morning. Let you know that this car here that I'm driving, yeah, I built it myself. I fixed the heating. The heating didn't work when I got the car, but it's like I'm really handy, so I was able to fix it.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. You know, he told me all about you, and I just wanted to let you know that I have full approval on.
Look at all the fans.
He's a really
the
good
best
guy.
fans.
She
nailed
he
it.
built this entire apartment.
Oh my God, she
We've received hundreds.
Hundreds.
Yes.
Good morning, Julia. Good morning, Julia. Good morning, Julia.
Yes.
I miss you so much. I've been thinking about you every day.
I love
since
that
met
women
you.
are doing
Yes,
this.
that's
Great.
the best part.
I love
I
these
wanted
girls.
to get you something.
Because
So I
only women can really fully appreciate like the uncomfortable creepiness and attack mode of receiving that message. Guys do it, and it's very funny too. But I feel like the women doing it is kind of my
The
favorite.
women capture
Yes.
the ookiness,
The ookiness
the eye
of it.
contact.
dog, Julia.
I got you a dog.
Guess what I named her? That's right, I named her after you. So anytime you're not here, I can just come out and say, good morning, Julia.
Yeah.
So silly.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Oh man, we've all been Julia before, where you're just trying to be
Right.
nice. You give him your phone,
Yes.
and then. And you go, how did this guy get my number? How did it get to this?
Well, I was
He
saying
tricked me.
when we first saw these his video, I was like, I actually felt bad for the guy a little bit.
Does anyone know him? Have we traced it?
Well, we got some.
I kind of don't want to.
Yeah, I don't wanna
Let's
get-
not encourage
I had a
that way.
feeling. Yeah. Don't. No. This
But
guy's
we-
scary.
Yeah,
it's kind of
a little bit.
scary, but the thing was that like I started to go like, well, I feel like what he did was he didn't control. There's an impulse in you to not send that, but like you meet somebody, right, and you go like, oh my god, I want that. That's my everything. It's like a rush in your head, but everything in you goes, well, don't make a video to send. Like
Yes.
sometimes you sent a text to someone, you're like, I feel like an idiot, right? You send a
Yeah.
text. But to make a video so I felt bad for him
Yeah.
that he put that out there. But
There's
at the same
something-
time, there's something real wrong.
There's something wrong. There's a sadness about his situation that you're like,
Yes.
oh, I don't even know that I
Yeah.
want to make fun of this because this guy
Right.
maybe is special. But then he built that whole house. He can't be that
Yes.
like
He's not special. He's not touched.
he's not. That's what I mean.
I think
yeah,
that,
yeah. It feels a little touched though,
Yeah,
like
it
that
does.
kind of lack of
Awareness.
self-awareness.
Good
Yeah.
morning, Julia.
Good morning, Julia. I just wanted to tell you that getting to spend my anniversary with you the other day was one of the greatest moments of my life. Anyway, I'll hop off of here, but have a good day, baby.
Oh, they always the fans.
Morning, Julia.
So many fans.
Morning, Julia. I'm so excited. I can hardly contain it. I don't know if you recognize this, but I'm in your closet. I was fixing your bed frame with some restraints. I heard you coming in through the front door. Noticed you changed the locks back on your door. Kudos. There's a lot of stuff I could be fixing in your closet. I fell
It's a
asleep.
great one.
I can't wait to crawl into bed with you. I'm gonna go so fucking full throttle. But anyways, I'll see you in a second.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, there's so many
Good
of them.
job.
They did so many funny ones. And then today, We already did it twice, but should we play it for Nikki? Because it
Yeah,
was so good.
it's so good.
Dude, we have this guy who does prank calls for us.
Yeah.
With
Oh, my
clips from the
Lord.
show.
Get ready. Oh my God.
This is, I think, his masterpiece. Like I've never, it's the best thing I've ever heard. Right? It's like, it's unbelievable.
It's genius.
So this guy called, he called a hardware store, and he sets up a call. He sets up the drops he's going to play. So he calls the hardware store that's taking applications, and he does this.
Hello, this is Kevin, the store manager. May I help you?
Hey, Kevin. My name is Bert. Calling in regards for my father. Heard that you're hiring, so my dad's been a handyman 35 years now.
Oh, okay. Bert, what's your dad's name?
Here, I'm going to put you on the phone. Maybe you can just tell him a little bit more about the job. His name's Joe.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay.
Good morning. Me, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
I'm a very handy guy.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to say I built everything. Every square inch from crown molding to chair rail.
Perfect, yeah.
To floors, to lighting, to plumbing, doors, windows. Yeah. So this is the type of guy you're getting.
Okay.
I'd love to build you whatever you want. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Open
Open up your heart to me in your arms.
Have you
You don't know how beautiful you are to me.
Yeah.
I mean, just, you're gorgeous. You're precious. I will cherish you.
Have you turned in an application?
I will love you like you've never been loved before.
Come in
You're
and
a sweetheart. Let's go full throttle.
Okay.
Okay? And I look forward going out to dinner with you.
Come in and see Ian. He's the one that's handling all the incoming and outgoing people.
Poor Ian.
I could see me falling in love with you. Anyhow, I'll make you feel like a woman, a real woman.
Okay, Joe.
Mwah. Ciao, baby.
Okay, bye.
Okay, Joe. I'll make you feel like a real woman. Okay, Joe.
Okay, Joe. Jesus Christ.
It's so juvenile. Isn't that one fucking amazing? I'm so amazed.
Oh my
now,
God.
Nikki,
that's
have you ever done the converse of this? Like, have you ever sent something that you wish you hadn't to a boy, where you wish, like, oh my God,
time.
But
in terms
like
of
this?
like text messages, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I've sent like pictures and stuff, but I really am pretty good about like if I send you a naked picture, like I trust you a lot. Like it takes me a lot to
You're
send
not
that
just
stuff.
throwing that out there.
No, and I want to, man. It's like sometimes I'm like, God, I can't do anything with like. Sometimes you get out of the shower and you're like, I work on myself, and I'm like, I'm peaking right now.
Oh,
and ain't
right,
no one,
right.
you know,
I
when
was
you're
going
like,
to say the opposite. I'm like, oof, I don't know what kind of lighting I'd have to get on
I see
this.
myself in the mirror after the show. I'm like, God damn it. Somebody would throw up if I sent him this.
I don't think anybody wants to look at my mom's sloppers either.
Well, I've had many days like that, but like there are some days where you're like,
No, you're
I wish
feeling
I
it.
could.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling myself,
sure.
and I wish I could share this with someone, but I just don't. And I know a lot of girls that will just send those things out to get validation and
crazy
a lot.
They're
a
called
lot.
angels. I know you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
they send so many things like that, but I can't do it. But I've sent just like I've had manic episodes, like where I'm just having a bad day and I'm mad at a guy or something, and then I just am like, well, I don't think that you understand where I'm coming. Like, you know, you just have a text exchange. I'm home for Thanksgiving, having a manic, and then you look at a bunch of a chunk of blue, and you're like, I didn't need to send that paragraph.
I have to think back a little while to this stuff, but do you like? I didn't like if I went out on a date with a girl, and then like it was a good date. You're like, I like her. You know, I like her, but then she's like, oh, I can't stop thinking about you. I'd be like, ugh. You know?
Gross.
Like, that's, yeah.
Not good.
She's like, gross.
No.
Yeah, it's
I-
a lot. It's a lot.
I would be like, that's weird. And then,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd tell friends, people react differently. So, like, some friends would be like, it's great, right? I'm like, no.
No.
Like, can't stop
Play
thinking
it
about you. What are
cool.
we talking about? We went on a date.
Yeah, play it cool.
Play it. Always play it cool.
Don't you remember being in like 6th or 7th grade, like just when the feelings start to really get intense for the opposite sex?
That's what
and you're
Joe
like,
did. Joe did a 6th grade thing.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
I want to love you forever and ever, and I'll be your everything.
felt the way Joe's felt before.
Of course, yeah.
Like recently, when I know that I shouldn't, you know, you let your mind wander, and you're just like, "This is." I would be there for like I
that
know
all happens in you.
but you do not let it. You don't even let out 1% of what he let out. You play it cool.
No, and I remember being in 7th grade and just being so obsessed with this boy in my class. Like, you know, when you're just, oh my God. But you don't really, like, I was in 7th grade. So at that level, I mean, there was like one girl that had been finger banged, or I don't say her name, but she had really big cans. And so everybody assumed that she was a slut. And I don't think she was.
Yeah.
Her first name was Shelby. And that they said that she got fingered during Top Gun at the movies.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it happened. But the point is, I was so into this guy, and you know, you're just like, oh, just burning with love. And I would just like write letters and be like, oh, should I give it to him? And like, thank God I didn't. But you know what I mean? When you're like this close to doing that thing, and you're like, oh God, I just.
And then you convince yourself, even as like I'm not like in the past couple years, like you just go to a place where you convince yourself that. I mean, I'm constantly having to play games with guys with texting and like just acting like you don't want to hear from them when you do, and not watching their Instagram videos so that they know that you don't really care about that. Like there's so
people
many
can tell if you've watched their things.
Dude, yes, and it's a huge thing.
How?
Like your Instagram story, okay? So like if you can look at your own Instagram story, swipe up on it, and then you see everyone beneath who has watched it. Now, if you have a crush on a guy and a guy likes you, a way he can let you know he likes you before you even talk is that you just start seeing his name under everything that you do, and you're like, he's paying attention to me.
Paying attention.
This guy,
this is
and then
like-
you go, okay, this guy's into me, and then maybe you start following him, or maybe like the next time you see him at the club or whatever, you're like. And you just, that is a way to let a girl know that you're into her, is if you watch a lot of
romance.
stuff.
My
And
goodness.
it's a way to let someone know you're not into them. If you are continually watching each other's videos and then all of a sudden you stop seeing his name, you go, oh my God, he doesn't even care about me anymore. When a lot of times they're purposely not watching it so that they can play it cool, which I've done before, where I'm like, I'm not going to watch his stuff so that he doesn't think that I'm thinking about it.
This is crazy.
It's so...
Aren't you stoked that we hooked up in the time of like
God.
Friendster?
Yes.
Friendster was around when Tom and I got together. This is craziness.
But, and that's when I just go, you know what? I'm going to stop playing these games and just be honest and say how I feel. And then that's not good either. So it's either you play games or you scare them off with your honesty. So it's just,
it's too complicated. What, Gene?
No.
Your mom's house will be right back.
Nikki has beautiful teeth.
Perfect teeth.
Really
Very
nice
white.
teeth.
Do you get them professionally whitened?
No,
or-
you know what? I use
see.
I turned on.
Whoa.
All I do is I
Oof.
use Arm & Hammer baking soda
You
whitening
do that?
toothpaste. That is
You're
all you
kidding.
need. I'm not
you
kidding
do
you guys.
Mama's Secret? That's what you do?
What, you guys use it?
No, I'm saying that's like old school, like
Dude,
keeping it.
Arm & Hammer baking soda whitening toothpaste. I've turned everyone onto it.
Wow.
Anyone who does it, just brush with that regularly and your teeth will be white and you'll get compliments about it. That's all I do.
Get some on Amazon right now using our banner. Go to
Do
yourmomshousepodcast.com.
it.
Click on the banner
That's
at the
my
bottom of the
secret.
homepage. You're shopping as you normally would.
Well, you have great teeth.
Really nice teeth.
Thanks.
You know
I
what's
just got
been
Invisalign.
happening lately? I've snored a while. I have a snore guard, like a mouth guard.
Right.
Tell
But
me
guess
about
what?
it.
My wife snores now.
Oh,
And if you go to Instagram and go on my page,
Oh,
Segura
you guys
Tom,
are so funny with
you
that.
can
Oh my God.
see Christina snoring.
You're such a jerk. You just brought that up right now.
You know what's crazy? I have a library of them stored so that
So don't feel safe. Don't even.
don't
oh my.
feel safe.
A library.
What did you just say?
Well, there's different snores and different days, you know?
What?
Wait, has she never snored before?
She snored
You're fucking evil.
during.
You are a sociopath. You're going to murder me. Guys, this is evidence for everybody listening.
I'm not going to murder you.
This is evidence. You're
I
real
love you.
psycho.
The mother of my children. Let's talk about anal sex.
Negative. Wait a
So-
minute. You've been collecting footage of me snoring since we first blasted each other?
Just a few weeks of it. Jesus.
Oh
my
no. Oh no.
There might be a montage coming. I don't know.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
I don't know.
Sick.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know what's happening.
Please promise me, though, people aren't looking at my tits out and stuff because I sleep, you know.
Come on. It's only the guys who want
respect
looking
you.
at your
Babe,
tits. Clippers,
the Lakers.
Kings.
I had a dream the other night that Tom and I were doing it. And that
But it was the night we went to a Lakers game.
We saw the Lakers
Okay,
game.
so we go to a Lakers game. Next morning, she tells me this.
I was dreaming we were making sweet marital love and that he was all his color
Yeah.
Like I was
Tom
me.
colored.
Yeah.
But his dong was a big black dong.
How'd you feel about that?
I was like, cool. She was like, and I'd love to go to another Laker game.
I don't know why. I'm really
She's like,
drawn to these things
"Oh,
now.
Never liked sports. She was like, these Laker games are a blast. And I was like, okay. I was like, how bad? She's like, I mean, they're fun. When can we go to another one? Like, all right. Okay.
I told my therapist about it.
You get home immediately and take a melatonin. You're like, I need to get to dreamland.
Right away. Right away. And then, like, during the game, she's like, how big do you think their dicks are? And I was like, probably pretty big.
I did not
You
during
asked me
the game.
okay, after the game. You're like, how big do you think?
Nah.
And you're like, how come their dicks and balls aren't like flopping
during the
around?
show when we were talking
Yeah,
about
that's a
after
good
my
question.
dream. It was
because they have compression shorts on.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Otherwise,
Okay.
it'd just be a dick and ball fest.
Well,
all
I don't
day.
know how you guys keep it all
Yeah.
in, but
well,
yeah.
they have a bigger problem than I do. I promise you that.
You are a straight sociopath.
What did I do?
You're keeping videos of your wife snoring. I cannot fucking believe you're doing this.
You're acting like I have a whole lot. I have 15. It's not like I have a lot.
Oh my God.
So Victoria Wiggins has
Oh
a
my
YouTube
God.
channel, and she's helping people prep with anal sex. We have our anal sex expert, Nikki Glaser.
Oh, God.
You blow us all away last time.
Well, yeah, I haven't had it since last time, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, it's been
Will
a while.
you tell me what you think of Victoria's advice?
Sure.
She gave advice, and we want to know.
I
if,
need some.
And I actually kind of want somebody else in the room to maybe pay attention
Listen.
to. Yeah.
A lot of people have been asking me, Victoria, I'm so scared to have, dare I say, anal sex. Having sex in your bus can be extremely terrifying. There's a lot of things that could go wrong, but honey, there's a lot of things that could go right. I've got a few tips. First is what you eat. It's all about your diet. Abs start in the kitchen. That's what they say, right? Well, same thing goes for bottoming. It starts in the kitchen. There's a lot of things that you can't eat like a few days before you bottom. So like pizza, fruit, vegetables,
Like
any
any
kind of
food?
meat,
You mean food?
any kind of protein, carb,
Damn.
fat.
This is all food.
Wait, what should we eat?
I've got a few tips. First is what you eat. It's all about your diet. Abs start in the kitchen.
Well,
That's
it's
what
the
they
same
say,
thing.
right?
Okay.
Step 2, you gotta relax.
Okay, so
when
don't
something's
eat.
going in there,
Sure.
your immediate reaction, if you're new to the bus scene,
The bus?
is to just clench. And you think your body registers it as poop. So your immediate reaction
see
is to
nodding. I
just clench
see
and
Nikki
push
nodding.
it out because that's what you've done your whole life. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're going to have to unlearn that. I always start by letting Leighton know that I need him to start off slow. I need him to go gradual. I need him to go easy because you don't want to start out too strong. That's going to expedite your body's immediate reaction to push out. Things I don't think were intended to go up there. However, it feels really good. So maybe there was a master plan. I'm not sure. Jesus, if you're out there loving the most, you might clench so hard you might bleed through the sheets. I mean, it's happened to me before, and it's not a fun experience. You could also be in a situation where your body hates it so much that it will shit on them. Even though you cleaned yourself out, even though you didn't eat for 3 days, it'll still shit on them because it's like a kind of like
I
a
am
skunk
not
sprays.
gonna
It's
not-
like, get away from me.
I'm not going to not eat for 3 days.
Is that what she's suggesting?
That is what she's, and I know girls that are like, oh, I might have anal sex tonight. I'm not going to eat today. I will not give you that.
Really?
But
I'd say that's sound advice.
I would just like to.
Like if you're going to shoot a scene, maybe.
If the next time I have it, I have like a whole plan. Like because in the past it's been like impromptu and I've been lucky. I've also been unlucky. But like in the future, if I like want it and I'm gonna go do it, I'm gonna get a because I've done enemas like before because you're supposed to just squirt one up there and clear it all out. But I don't know if I talked about this last time, but like you have to get like 10 enemas. You can't
What are you
just get
talking
10
about?
enemas.
To be totally clean.
Totally clean. You need to do it until the water runs clear.
Oh,
and I just bought one once, and that just mixes things up and makes
Oh,
everything
right.
worse. It was
I see what you're saying.
bad news. And I remember being like, I'm so sorry that happened. Literally, that happened because I was trying to actually be better. Like, you know, but that was so much worse.
A lot.
So there's ones, I have a hairstylist who is a gay man, and he was like, oh, honey, you need to get off Amazon like a reusable one that you just keep filling with saline solution instead of buying like 16
I
boxed
gotta tell you
enemas at
though,
Walgreens.
this is like a lot of work though.
It's a lot of work, but it feels really good,
So
and
it's- It's worth it.
I think it's worth when I am in the mood to have some like really effed up, like dirty sex and like really go all out. Yeah, I'd put in that effort.
Wow.
Now, may I
'Cause
ask
it's
you
worth
this?
Hey, Baguette, pay attention.
What about now? I just had my second child 5 months ago, so there's a
Yeah.
lot of damage down there
Yeah.
still. What do you do if a gal has hemorrhoids? Because I
Oh,
still
then
have.
you're not doing that. Yeah,
I can't have butt sex.
No
Tom.
way.
Did you hear
No
that?
way.
Did you hear that?
Hemorrhoids are so painful. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it doesn't hurt me.
It doesn't hurt?
It kind of doesn't. It's weird. I don't know if it's because I have a lot of fiber in my diet. I don't
Right.
push a lot when I make brown.
Oh, that's
They don't
good.
really bother me, but I
Oh,
don't
then that's
know
good.
if
Going in, it might upset it. I just wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I think the tissue is too sensitive for
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it like she's saying about your body like pushes it at like it thinks it's poop. Like that's a real.
I believe that because I've done a suppository once, and how that works, I believe there's
Keep
glycerin
talking.
too.
Yeah.
Is that it's actually because you're introducing something into your butt that makes you feel like you have to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Like you know how you can get a baby to take a dump is if you stimulate his beehole with the Q-tip. That actually just
Because
stimulating
it
your
makes
asshole.
it think that it's already there's something
There's
in
something
there right at
there.
the precipice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because a lot of times that's when it's like get out.
Get out.
Well, Victoria agreed with the enema
Sure.
advice. That was her next suggestion.
Next, we're going to talk about enemas. I think enemas are the best way to prep yourself. Now,
Sure.
I've got a few enema life hacks. You can buy enemas at the drugstore, Walmart, Target, wherever they have like a medicine aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You want to get on the floor on all fours and then poke your ass up in the air, kind of like you're about to have sex. It's kind of like a practice round.
Mhm.
You get your head down, ass up, just like Tyga likes it, and you stick that in. You squirt in all of the liquid. You don't want to do it too fast because it can really disrupt the lining of your bus. And then what I
keeps saying
actually like
bus.
to do, kind of bounce around, maybe like
Oh, have the.
Okay, I've
on
never
top
seen
of
this. Is actually
something,
helpful.
just to kind of mix everything together.
Hilarious.
When your stomach starts hurting, when you have all that fluid inside of you, that's a good thing because that means that you're ready for the grand finale, the release. You need to sit on the toilet for like 10 minutes. You don't want to like squirt it out, do your little squirtle move, and then go hop on daddy's dick. That's not how it works.
You want to go sit.
Pro tip.
Full throttle.
If you do feel like you need to do a round 2, please just use another enema. Do not refill the bottle with water. I don't know what's in that shit, but something in that solution that's in that bottle really works. Water will make your asshole rawer than
Yeah,
a
you
vegan
gotta do
diet. I mean, it's just not good.
Oh my gosh. May I tell you my pet peeve is when people say their stomach hurts and then you shit. It's not your stomach that's hurting. It's your intestines. Your stomach
Yeah.
is an organ above your intestine. It's been my pet peeve my tummy
Really?
hurts. It's not your tummy, stupid.
Wow.
It's your
Whoa,
intestines.
I didn't know you were so fired
Your
up about
stomach,
You're right,
it's up
though.
here. The stomach's different pain.
And it's the same
Yeah,
thing
I
like
don't
when
like
women
that.
are pregnant. It's like it's not in my stomach.
not your
Oh,
tummy,
look, It's in
dummy.
your tummy. The baby's in your tummy. No, it's
No.
not. Do you know how bodies work?
Right.
It's your cunt.
It's your uterus.
Yeah.
It's your cunt.
uterus. Right.
So
It's
just
your
say your
butthole.
cunt hurts.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
My upper cunt hurts.
Oh, my fucking cunt.
she keeps saying her bus.
Yeah.
Her bus.
9 times out of 10, if he's gonna fuck your ass, he's gonna eat your ass, and
Wow.
you better
Oh.
taste good. You don't want to be tasting like
True.
a mixture of shit and enemas.
Ew.
You know, a little wet wipes,
Nasty.
a little baby wipes.
This is
even
so
take a
much.
shower.
Even
It
I'm
is.
like, I
You
can't.
want to
So
act
much.
like it never happened. You want to act like you weren't just in the bathroom. After doing those enemas,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel like you need to shit more.
Sure.
9 times out of 10, it's false. It's a trick. If you do 2 enemas, you're not gonna shit. And I don't know why we're not all doing it. There's a lot of websites that say, oh, enemas are good, but they're not necessary. Sometimes all you need is a soapy finger and a washcloth. Well, I'm sorry. Are we living in the fucking 1600s? Do we not have enemas? That's what they are made for.
Oh my god, you guys are so disgusting.
All right. Well, thanks for the advice, Victoria. If you want to donate, Victoria, like to donate, raising money for surgery, GoFundMe.com/VictoriaFFS is what I think I see here. Yeah. So There you go.
Yeah.
That's a lot of advice.
I learned some stuff.
You
I
sure
did learn
did.
some stuff.
You
It's
sure did.
Two enemas. And if you have to shit after that, it is 9 out of 10 times it's an illusion.
And sounds like she's saying you might want to get that box from Rite Aid of all those.
Yeah, I think I'll get 3 next time I'm ready to go. But then I gotta buy them separately because I don't want it to look like I'm about to have anal sex. You know?
May I ask you this? Yana, I have a question for you. It just seems like that is so much work to prepare for anal. And doesn't it, I just imagine after giving myself 3 or 4 enemas, I've killed the mood because I've been shitting all day.
Yeah.
You know when you have diarrhea and then later you're like, I can't have sex tonight. I just shit a lot today. You know, sometimes Tom will have diarrhea and I'll be like, are we still doing it? And you're like, no, I just had diarrhea.
Yeah. Diarrhea's no.
That's a good
fun.
point. Like, well, you're shitting all day. You do this whole shit sesh.
Doesn't it
and
make
then-
your beehole sore to give so many enemas and then, you know?
But I think in giving yourself enemas, it would feel kind of good. Like if you're into anal sex, like as a girl, I think that I would it would be like a little bit of foreplay.
Oh, I see. You
and
like
I'd be
the
like,
shitting
I
and the-
can't wait to, because the thing about anal sex, it feels good because it feels like you're taking a really good shit.
Right.
I don't like diarrhea. No one likes diarrhea, but
No.
like, we all can get behind a really good shit.
Yeah.
I do.
It's amazing.
I like a good shit.
It feels so good.
It does.
Yeah.
And that's what anal sex feels like.
Like a good,
like a really, really satisfying one where it's like you've had to go and then you're like your whole body is just like, ugh, you know, with those where you
Take a
shiver and your
good
your
shit.
literal eyes cross. Like that's what it's
You,
like.
you know what? You make me want to take a shit.
I know, right?
I never thought I'd say it, but you
I
did.
know.
I have another potential suitor for you.
Before you have sex, if you want to be horny for 2 or 3 hours like you've never been in your life, and you have access to marijuana too, good weed, listen to me.
Okay.
I'm listening.
True weed alone can get you really hornier than normal, but Benadryl, take about 10, 12 Benadryl before you want to have your sexual fun with your partner or whatever you do or masturbate, all right? About an hour later when you feel it just kicking in, smoke your weed then. And then go ahead and get horny. And I promise you it'll be millions and times more. You'll be so blissfully horny that you will not want to come. Trust me.
Sounds like maybe you could pass it on to potential mates.
Can someone please try that and see if it works?
I think they have.
And
I mean, my man right here thinks it's the best idea possible.
I want someone listening to please try that.
No, don't advocate.
Okay, don't. Fine, don't.
Do not
do
get anybody listening to this show. Do not do what this man is doing.
I just want to. What if that worked? What if that's the cocktail to be as horny
Happiness,
as possible?
joy. Well, you know what I never realized, Tommy, is the timeline. He's like, you have to take 10 to 12 Benadryl at once.
Right.
You wait an hour.
Wait for it to
It's
kick
so
in.
many. You have to wait a full hour.
Hour to fight off that Benadryl in your system, stay awake for an hour, and then smoke a ton of weed, then get horny. Then he goes. Then it's not like
get
you will
horny.
get you're gonna get horny. It just then you got to get horny.
Then you're gonna.
Whenever you think you're going to be
so
horny,
much
plan
happening.
out my formula for when you're horny. Jesus.
It's so labor. All of this is so much work.
Too much work.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
mean,
where was
God.
he and what was he sucking on?
Again, all the makings of a perfect video. Where was he? How horrible was the lighting? What's the ask? All these things, very important. What's the angle on the camera?
Oh, it was so good.
Is
the
he in a
clothesline
closet?
behind him with the oh, he was in the
There's
garage
a
for
lot
sure.
going on. I mean, there's other potential suitors, you know.
This is my eHarmony video. Never been on eHarmony before in my life, I swear. I'm not one to go out running around looking for dates just all the time. I'm looking for a woman. I'm not real picky. I know people say, why are you settling for something when you could get a lot better?
Oh, people do say that to him.
Yeah.
A lot.
Why are you settling down with this pig? You're super hot.
Do you think his friends are like, John, you're really setting this bar way low, bro. You're good.
You got a lot of
You got a
shit
lot going.
Remember that kitchen light? It's always on.
I think that's a closet light, babe. That's not in the kitchen. You got a yellow closet. You got
a Coors
shirt.
How about that still photo?
He didn't even run his hand around his hair.
Right,
Like,
he
he didn't even go like this. He, in fact,
What I'm looking for.
how
is
could you not
preferably
fix your hair?
a blonde-headed woman about my size, somewhere around 5 foot, 2 3 inches tall,
Okay.
115, 20 pounds. Somebody that likes to cook and clean.
No.
Somebody can drive me to all my appointments.
What?
5'3". Hold on, let's go through it. 5'3".
Right, so you're a little taller. You're a little too tall.
I can't. I'm too tall.
But
115.
But he's not too picky, so maybe he's like, you're a little tall, but
Yeah. And his friends would go, "Hey, you're with a really tall lady right now. You shouldn't settle for this." They usually would say, "What are you doing with her?"
Why are you with this fucking tall
Do you have an
animal?
valid driver's license? Could you drive him to his appointment?
Preferably somebody that goes to pain clinics because it'll keep me from having to go so much because I go pain clinics a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to go to the pain clinic.
Guys, what is a pain clinic?
You got to manage your pain. He's got a lot of
It's the weed store, isn't that? Just medical marijuana.
Oh my god. Is he on
a lot of stuff?
Morphine? Like,
Yeah.
did he go and get the pain clinic?
Methadone?
Yeah, methadone.
No, I
Is that
think
what a
it's
pain
methadone.
clinic is?
Because you're out there, by the way, dating still.
Yeah.
It's funny that you bring that up because there's another side effect to a certain medicine that could help.
If you've had any kind of erectile disorder problems, I'm here to tell you, forget about Viagra, forget about Salus, forget about dick implants and all that stuff. So I don't know if you believe me or not, but if you'd like to see me smoke some meth with a small limp dick that doesn't get hard any other way and watch it get harder and harder, the more I smoke, the harder my dick gets. It's unbelievable. You're gay, you won't believe how good it feels.
You're not
If you're
gonna
straight, you won't believe how good it feels. Your dickhead becomes so sensitive that you don't need lube, you don't need spit. You just stroke that dickhead this up and down 4 times. Just barely do it, and you'll shoot an enormous amount of very thick, hot white cum.
Well, you know who didn't believe him?
My brother didn't believe me. But when he smoked with me, he put out his dick. I couldn't believe how big his dick was. He jacked off in 4 strokes and shot the most cum he'd ever shot in his life. He's only 49, and he's fine. He has no neuropathy problems at all.
He's totally fine.
But his dick gets even harder and thicker and even more cum. He believes me now.
He believes me now. I just caught that. He believes me now.
Oh, he believes me now.
Hanging out with his brother.
Jacking
Smoking
up.
meth. And his brother takes his dick out.
Yeah.
The way he said lube was the most
It's
disgusting word I've ever
Lube.
heard.
Don't need lube. Don't need spit.
Oh, wait, how does this person have the faculties to like upload this video to YouTube
That is
and
a
create a
good point.
username? And like, those are the things that perplex me. Is like, how did this guy get all that done?
4 strokes.
Well, and he took time out from his lunch at Applebee's to go in the bathroom because you can also hear the wait staff in the background. You can hear order up, like all that clinking and clanking.
No, what led to this?
Nachos. Yep. Pretty great.
No, you know what?
You can
That's
watch
something.
this weekend. This weekend he's going to do another video.
Oh my God.
It'll get hard. So if you want to see me go from a limp dick to a hard dick,
I got it. Thanks.
I will do it this weekend.
He's gonna
and
do
I'll
it.
videotape it from
Okay.
just a small dick, very limp.
Okay.
And watch it get harder and harder. That's a proven fact. All right, let me know. Doesn't bother me a bit. If you say yes, I'll show it to you.
Show me what?
How hard it gets.
Wait, explain it again.
Go see if I'm limp. And you want to see me get hard? Watch me smoke this meth with my brother.
What's his brother up to?
His brother
It
is
sounds
probably.
like his brother's packing a better.
I know. He couldn't believe how big his brother's dick was.
In the load.
You know what's
Yeah.
interesting, and that no one's brought this up, but Nikki and all these people that have observed these videos. She's right. Like, how do these maniacs, these fucking derelicts,
It's this easy now, I guess.
like, how is he figuring out? You're right. I can barely figure out how to do it myself.
Don't know how to do
I
any
got
of
it.
it.
I got it.
And I have my faculties.
He's got a producer too, just like we do.
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
Like, how is the Try It Out guy uploading that video?
How is he airdropping that to like hit someone? Do you know what I mean? Like,
you're so right.
How does he even like know how to do a phone?
You know,
like,
it's
that
probably
guy.
it's so true. But what's probably happening, which is so much more ridiculous, is he's probably like, I made this video, I want to upload it, and he has to like show someone like they're like,
His
oh, you want
brother.
to post this? Like, yeah.
the
How do I post it?
librarian.
And then someone's like, oh, what is it? He's like, I'm just talking about something. And then they have to take him through the steps. You have a YouTube account, and here's
Gotta
how you
compress
sign on. Yeah,
it, and then
do you want to throw a
export it.
title on it? Yeah, 4 strokes. And then okay.
What's your thumbnail? What thumbnail are you going to pick on that video?
You know, you could
Bob?
light this a lot better. No, it's fine. It just needs to get out there like right away.
And what led to him being like, I gotta shoot this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
so
like,
much.
what was the conversation right before?
That's what I'm saying. He was having lunch with his friend because you can actually. It's
No,
a
you're
restaurant.
right.
It's a
Or a
restaurant.
homeless shelter.
So yes,
A lot of
yes.
people have said it's a halfway house.
It seems like that is
There's
probably what it is.
Somebody's shooting dice
Right.
right off camera.
Yeah.
You're right. That's interesting. We haven't thought about the moment before all these videos.
No, somebody was
what-
talking
Goes,
about-
that's it. You know what? I've been talking about this, and I'm
That's
just
it.
gonna share it. I keep sharing it with tables of dudes, and no one believes me.
I'm putting this message out there. It's
Right.
true.
He's like, Jim, I'm telling you, it goes from a little limp dick
Yeah.
to a hard
Well,
dick.
it's prompted by some guy who's being like, ever since I stopped smoking crack, I don't get hard no more.
Yep.
Or something like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I've had sex in 6 months. And he's like, you know what really works? And then that guy was like, that's not true. He's like, oh, yeah. And he got fired up that someone didn't believe his story.
I
And
gotta
he's
be
like,
honest. Like, if I were a guy struggling with
bathroom.
ED, I would like maybe be like, oh, maybe there's something to this meth thing. Like, he kind of got through to me.
Oh,
So I just want to tell your listeners, like,
Yeah.
do not do meth.
Don't do meth.
If you've never done meth and you think it's going to give you a hard dick, like, don't let that be the reason you get involved with
well,
meth.
no neuropathy issues, but Dr. Drew is on.
I can't believe how big his dick was.
Dr. Drew was saying that you shouldn't do meth either. To
Yeah,
get
Dr.
this
Drew came
outcome.
on and
Oh, yeah, like,
he's-
He was like,
never.
He was like, this is not a good formula for erectile dysfunction.
It works for him and his brother.
Yeah, for
That's
him.
true.
And that's the thing is like bringing the family,
Mm-hmm.
and he also went from like my brother didn't believe me, and then he believes me now. Meaning like there was a time where like he was telling his brother's like you with this meth and this dick thing, you're always talking about it.
He's at Thanksgiving dinner,
Yeah, and
like,
it's just
guys.
like he's like, give me the fucking pipe, and then went through with it, and then was like, I'm gonna pull my dick out right now, and he jerked off in front of his brother. I mean,
right.
pretty wild.
You're right. What's that conversation like, too? You're right.
And that probably happened over a month. You know how you like to be courted for months?
I would
It's like he
love
did it to his
know
brother.
the backstory of this video. I need to know it.
Well, even the Try It Out guy, like, how much of a frenzy was he in before
right.
You don't need lube. You don't need
Ugh,
spit.
stop. I hate that too. Lube. You're right. The lube and the spit.
I
hate
I
hate
the lube.
Yeah. You don't need lube. You don't need spit.
Spit. And your dickhead becomes so sensitive.
Your dickhead becomes so sensitive.
Oh, I hate how he says
Oh,
sensitive
it's,
too.
It's so gross.
It's
And
so
this is for straight people and gay people?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the funny
Okay,
thing.
that's cool.
All,
He's gay.
I love
all
that he's
humans can do it.
inclusive like that. Okay.
He's a very inclusive drug promoter. He's like, what are you, trans, bi? You can do it. You can try it. Yeah.
I just hear so many other like good reasons to do like meth seems like fun for other reasons.
Right.
Than
The
like
energy, the pick me
the
up,
energy, you clean your house.
Gotta get
that
some shit
hard
done.
dick.
collages being made.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
I've just never heard the side effect of it. It's pretty cool.
This is pretty cool. You don't hear about the good sides to meth, is what you're saying.
No.
The positive.
The dicks of meth was never a series. You know, the faces of meth. We all
Right.
saw that as
Right.
a face deteriorates.
Right.
We didn't see the dicks through that chart.
You're
They
absolutely-
could have just gotten harder and harder.
Brilliant. Again, you
of
with the
meth.
good points that we've never. You just created a new meme. The dicks of meth. We're gonna get a few posters.
They just get handsomer and handsomer as they get more like zombie.
My head is so sensitive. I don't like how he says sensitive either. My head is so sensitive. Yeah, he's got a bit of a lisp. It had become so sensitive.
Yeah, he does have that little list.
Oh,
It had thick, hot, white cum.
All right.
Now, let me ask you this, Nikki.
Yeah.
Do you prefer thick, hot, white cum to just
Jesus.
watery cum? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is that a thing for
I
him?
don't-
That it has to be
yeah.
thick and white?
That
Like,
just means you're dehydrated.
right.
You know.
It's not healthy.
Rub your balls all over that cum.
God, my husband's got so many problems.
We have to play this game called Horrible or Hilarious. We show you a video.
Okay.
You just tell me if you think it's fucked up or funny.
Okay,
and we'll get
I'm
you
so
out of here. I know you got to go.
No,
so.
no, I'm so excited.
Is this funny to you?
Oh, fucking fuck. Look how much you like that. You're going to murder me in my sleep.
Okay, here it is. Tell me what you think, okay? Here it is.
Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall. No! Horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
I hated it.
He's
I hated
okay.
it too. Is?
Yes. He bounced off the trash
How
can.
do you
didn't
know he's okay?
He's fine.
He's not okay.
He does, he's fine.
He fell too strong. I'm not watching
He
that
landed
again.
on a trash can.
I know, but I do not
He didn't land
like
on the
that.
ground. If the trash can wasn't there, we wouldn't even play
We
it.
wouldn't even play because he
Yeah.
would not be.
But he's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had to. But you had to assuage her fears that he wasn't
sound
dead.
is so funny. Let's just play the sound.
Sure. You don't have to convince me. Hold on a second. Hold on. I already closed it. God damn it. Where'd it go?
There's like a it sounds like a fire rocket going off, and then just but like you can hear him whip.
All right, both of you are sociopaths now. I'm convinced she's a sociopath too.
Just that thought is so funny. As long as he's alive.
I thought you were one of us, Nikki. I thought you were a woman of sympathy. Oh,
No! Oh, okay, he's okay.
That's
He's
okay,
okay.
right?
That's okay.
Okay.
that scream's funny.
Oh, no, he's not good.
Oh, he's definitely not good.
Oh.
But it's a good scream.
The scream's
Right?
funny. It's cartoonish.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't like watching him get hurt. That's funny. The scream's silly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
It's like a
Do we
Bugs
know?
Bunny.
Yeah, he's fine. What's this one? This is in here. What is this? Oh. This is what they do in Japan. It's
No.
so
What
crazy.
is that? What are they doing?
They do a prank show where they set up cameras and, like, if you're being pranked, I get shot in the like, it seems like someone broke in and shot me.
So
And
they're
just to get
scaring the
your-
shit out of
just-
this one guy.
They're scaring one person to think that, like
People are being shot around him?
Yes.
Like there's a mass shooting?
there's a fucking like that's the prank there, and they're like, ha.
And there goes Tom's laughter and joy.
I don't like that at
I don't like that at
all.
all.
That was pretty
That's
bad.
mean.
That guy is gonna have PTSD from that.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
there's certain pranks I don't like too. Yeah, when it's too mean spirited,
I
it's
hate
like, oh, don't fuck with nice people.
Do it for the snap.
I hate
Do
it.
it for
I
the
hate
snap.
it. I already hate it. I hate it so
I know
much.
it's about to happen. Yeah,
It ain't gonna hurt.
it hurts like fuck.
No. Do your finger.
Do your finger.
Do it.
Do your finger. Don't tell the kid to do
I
it.
hate when that accent plus an animal in a in a video equals the animal's not gonna have a good time.
Oh, on his
They
peanut.
put it on his balls.
No!
Little Johnson. Oh, fuck! You got my fucking sack, dude.
And then now they're mad at the alligator,
Yeah.
and now they're gonna toss it in the corner because they're mad at it, even
Yeah.
though they just did it. It's animal abuse.
Now,
I hate it. I hate it.
May I interject a point here about these crocodiles? I don't know if you know this. I was a cast member on Road Rules, Australia, in around late 90s. I forget what. Anyways, we did a crocodile farm, whatever mission.
I think
and
I remember that.
it was so cool. I got to hatch a baby crocodile. Yes. Now, here's the thing. Within seconds of that thing coming out of its shell, it bit me.
What?
And those teeth are hard. They're sharp as fuck. So that that was a baby crocodile.
Oh
and that thing was like a preteen one maybe.
Oh my god!
And so when they're born, they're extremely painful.
That's
so
cool that
his
you
nuts,
hatched one.
That was really cool. Yeah, and then they wanted us to cut up a pig and serve the pig parts to the crocodiles, and I was like, I think I'm a vegetarian. Like they handed us machetes, and they're like, cut up the pig, and I'm like, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. And I became a vegetarian for like a week.
Wow.
And that
Yeah.
whole
See,
week,
that's
whole week I lasted until we went to
Wow.
McDonald's, and I had to eat.
You caved?
yeah.
One more?
What do they call it in Australia? McDonald's.
Oh, I don't like this one.
Oh, I hate balloons.
Better do something.
Oh no, it's a paragliding.
He's fine.
too much. It fucking hurts so bad. Oh god. Oh god, it hurts so fucking bad. Oh god.
See how she's laughing, Tom? Do you see the joy in Nikki's
All right,
face?
so it seemed like it was an even split with Nikki, though. Honestly,
That thud into that dumpster. I hated that video at first, but then the thud, just when I closed my eyes, the sound was funny.
Is good. The sound is funny on the skier. When he
Yep, that was
screams.
funny. Yep. But I don't want to hear someone breaking their leg.
Sure.
That's awful.
Right. That's a normal reaction, I'd say, to.
all right. Well,
Okay.
everyone's learning.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's learning.
I have a bunch of girls here. If you see my regular sites, you'll see there's suddenly all kinds of pictures of me and other girls and videos. It's going to be showing up very shortly. Well, we're having a big party here this weekend. My belly's all swollen. So yesterday I thought, we're being healthy. I made a whole bunch of vegetables.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure that was the best idea.
No.
Okay, well, that was an exercise in futility. Oh.
Why would she?
Do you have any idea how long I was holding that?
It's called money.
Was that a rooster?
Yeah.
She's out in the
it's a
farm.
lot.
I switched speeds.
I'm
on
proud
you.
of her.
Now, I'm proud of her, too.
I love that. I felt like anxiety from you. You were like, "What's gonna?"
I just thought she was going to break something.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
I know.
don't
She
you
did.
feel, as a
Wins.
lady, I don't know if you feel the same way, tell me if you do, that these fart videos are you're just leaving money on the table if you're not doing them as a woman.
I mean, I was just watching that being like, that's
Do it.
That's fine.
Easy money.
Would you do it if you were like, "I'm having"?
Never.
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 Really?
Ever. Ever.
But not okay. Here's the thing, though. We're putting your brain.
But it's $50
we're putting
a fart.
your reality right now into that scenario. What if you're like, "Fuck, I need like this would be. I can make $500 in an hour this afternoon, and that would pay my rent or whatever."
But do I want to be someone someday that like people know? Like, no. I would rather starve.
Really?
What if you wore a wig and you called yourself something
you put on that
else?
dog mask right there,
Right.
And you're like, "Woof woof."
Yes.
My name's Kara, and then you just have a whole.
And I'd give that girl a run for her money.
yeah.
I mean,
See what I'm saying?
I am a vegan.
She said she would kick
Oh.
people in the balls.
How are you having anal? You're a vegan.
I
You must
know.
shit all day, every day.
I do. It's great.
It's really hot in here, too, because it's like 90 outside today. And,
Who is this woman?
Yeah, so I'm in a room. It's
A hero.
so it's, yeah,
I kind of like her.
I like her too. I respect this a lot.
it's really hot in here.
That one's all right.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, why not profit
I
off
know.
the stuff you're doing for free? I would do it in a second.
Oh, guys fucking love this. There's so many freaks out there that love this stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy money.
Oh, she's out of breath.
Yeah,
from
that one.
That knocked the wind out of her.
She's out of breath. She said. Ugh.
Oh no!
Growling out of my tailbone.
That was
does
a
look
squirrely
thinner.
one.
Stinks. God,
That's
it's
a
like
squirrely.
rotted broccoli.
Oh my god! So this woman does these videos for people.
Yeah,
a lot.
Now I would have chosen dried apricots. That makes
She's
me
having a
fart.
girls' weekend too, so she's
Yeah.
just like, "Girls, I gotta go do some content."
During
They're like, "What's your channel? Do you do like arts and crafts?" I'll tell you about it later. And can you imagine them just like putting a cup up to the door to hear
What's she doing?
What is she doing in there? What is her? Is she into ASMR? That would be kind of weird, right?
Right?
Maybe she's doing an ASMR video. No.
Yeah. I love this new level, Tom, of like, what's the conversation before? Somebody
great.
stops what they're doing and makes these videos. You're
And
right.
it's just like,
what was she doing before the
I bet it was like in between going to the beach with the girls and like dinner.
Right.
You have that downtime where everyone kind of like goes off into their own rooms.
Getting dressed
when you're
and-
you're
yeah.
just like kind of, some girls are napping and she's just making some fart content,
some money.
Yeah,
She's
some
awesome.
money. She is awesome.
Yeah. Look, Nikki, it's always fun to have you here. I wish we could have you
so
more often.
fun to be.
I know we got to
here,
get you
guys.
out of here for something. So, where can people see you? What's coming up? Anything on the
Yeah,
road?
I'm going to be in Cleveland next weekend, the 20th and 21st at Hilarities.
The best.
So fun.
The best.
I haven't been there in so long. I'm so excited.
Oh, and you have to eat at the restaurant across the way there.
Oh my god.
The Greenhouse Tavern.
Yes.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh my god. Is that
Okay.
what it says?
Okay.
So
good.
fucking good.
I'll definitely go there then. And then I'm in Sacramento at the Punchline, and then
Another great
Providence,
club.
Rhode Island for New Year's, the Comedy Connection.
Okay.
And a ton of dates coming up. Every weekend I'm on the road because I'm doing a Netflix special in the spring. And leading up to that, so on the road every weekend.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
NikkiGlaser.com for tour dates. And I have a radio show. If you have Sirius XM radio or you're driving a rental car, tune in to my show. It's every morning, 2 hours every morning, 10 to 12 Eastern on Channel 95, Comedy Central Radio, called You Up. And we also have a podcast with the best of that's free that you can.
And you sometimes have a Puddle Boy on with you?
Oh, Andrew Collin.
Yeah.
Andrew Collin, you went to high school with him,
I went
right?
to high school with him.
He's like my best friend,
Yeah, I
and
see
he's
that.
on the show all the time. He travels with me on the road. He is follow Andrew Collin, so funny, and he loves you guys, and
We're big fans.
He's gonna be big. He's gonna be something.
Yeah.
If I have anything to say about it.
Good.
Andrew Collin.
yeah.
He's the future of comedy.
There you go.
Yeah, I really love him. He's so funny.
Yeah, he is. He's hilarious. All right, that's it. Nikki, thanks again. We'll leave you guys on this
So
song. It was made by DJ Crown Molden. It's My Dad's Nuts featuring Andrew Santino.
I love fucking licking ass. I'm a big ass licker. Yeah, big ass licker. Can I see your nuts? Like how tight are your nuts? Can I see your nuts? Like how tight are your nuts? Can I see your nuts? Like how tight are your nuts? Nuts. Yeah. Can I see your nuts? Like how tight are your nuts? Can I see your nuts? Like how tight are your nuts? Can I see your nuts? Like how tight are your nuts? Nuts. Yeah, big ass licker. For sure, and he showed me his nuts. Oh no, like my dad's nuts. My dad's nuts. My dad's nuts. My dad's nuts. Oh no, like my dad's nuts. My dad's nuts. My dad's nuts. My dad's nuts. Oh no, like come on, they're just my nuts, son.
Ball play. Ball play. Ball play. Ball play.
Oh no, like
ball play. Ball play. Ball play.
yeah, big ass liquor.